Frostbank Field in Victoria, Texas. It's the MICSportsNetwork.com Game of the Week. I am James Espinosa, and I'm joined alongside my broadcast partner tonight, Marcos Matakin. Marcos, good evening.
How you doing, James? Glad to be here. Should be a good one tonight.
Should be an excellent one tonight, Marcos. Of course, we can't forget tonight's game is sponsored by and presented by Allen Samuels Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Aransas Pass. Tonight's sponsors are Moody's Quality Meats, Al Williford Chevrolet, G-Tech Communications, South Texas Bone and Joint, Lux Realty Group, Eurotech Foundation Repair, Neo's Urban Oven, Moore's Compounding Pharmacy, and the Corpus Christi Sports Commission. It is week 3 of the Texas high school football season, and our game of the week features two teams surprisingly looking for their first win of the season. It is the Gregory Portland Wildcats against the Victoria East Titans. Both of these teams come into this game with an 0-2 record. Gregory Portland lost in their opening game at Calallen 42-40. They then lost last week in their home opener against Laredo Alexander by a final score of 23-6. For the Victoria East Titans, they lost on the 30th of August to Georgetown 54-14. And last week in the Battle of the Boot right here at Memorial Stadium, they lost to their crosstown rivals, Victoria West, final score 41-28. So both of these teams coming in 0-2. It's week 3 of the Texas high school football season. Something has got to give for one of these ball clubs. Who's going to play the cleaner game tonight? Who's going to be the one to strike first? Who's going to be the one to build some momentum? We'll find all of that out in a moment's time right here on the MIC Sports Network and News Talk KEYS. Of course, the Wildcats are led by head coach Brent Davis. It's his 30th year as a head coach. All-time record for head coach Brent Davis, 221, 114, and 1 tie. He is 22-10 in his tenure at Gregory Portland. For Victoria East, it is a first-year head coach, John Ford, who was the offensive coordinator for Victoria East last year under the direction of now Calallen head coach Charlie Reeve. This was the former team of Coach Reeve. He's now off to Calallen, where hhis team is off to a 2-0 start. So a big game for both squads. One team looking to get into the win column. One team's going to leave tonight 0-3, Marcos.
Yeah, it should be a good one as both teams are very hungry. I mean, we saw that in warm-ups. Both teams looked locked in. You went down to the field to see that down there yourself. But, yes, it should be a good one. Coach John Ford looking for his first coaching win here at Victoria East. And I'm really looking for this one to be a really competitive game, especially early on.
I am too.
Both teams obviously very hungry, looking for a chance to get their first win of the season.
And the one thing that I am looking for, particularly for Gregory Portland, is the Wildcats have yet to play a complete game. The first game, it was the offense. They scored 40 points. They almost came away with a victory in Calallen, but the defense that day gave up 400-plus yards rushing. Last week, it was the defense of Gregory Portland that kept them in the game. Meanwhile, it was the offense that struggled. GP has yet to play a complete game. Let's see if they can put it together tonight on the road here at Victoria.
And on that note, I mean, you're right. I mean, the defense led up 42 points in that week 1 loss to Calallen. But last week, they looked really good against the 6A Laredo Alexander Bulldogs. The only struggle is they had 4 turnovers on offense, and anytime you do that, you can't keep your offense on the field. They couldn't get in a rhythm, and they couldn't build those long, sustaining drives, controlling the football to get some points on the board.
And that's a big factor right there. You mentioned the 4 turnovers last week. As a overall team, defensively, they've only created 2 turnovers. So they're already in a minus situation in the turnover game. Anytime you're minus in the turnovers like that, it's typically not a good situation. So looking to clean the ball up tonight for the Gregory Portland Wildcats, and the GP defense will be looking to force a couple of more turnovers. Now, last week against Laredo Alexander, quarterback Reed Dooms was 16 of 41 for 174 yards, 2 interceptions. He did have 1 rushing touchdown. An interesting note, through 2 weeks so far, Gregory Portland does not have a passing touchdown.
Wow.
So something we got to monitor tonight. How can this Gregory Portland offense get Reed Dooms to settle in, probably build some confidence early on, and unleash that passing attack? You're not going to be able to sustain success if you cannot move the ball down the field through the air in modern-day Texas high school football.
I don't know what you your thoughts on this, James, but it seems to me as if Reed Dooms and his receivers are just a little out of sync so far to start the season.
Yes. Okay, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, didn't mean to cut you off, but I'm with you on that. And we heard Coach Brent Davis on the coaches show just moments ago right here on the air. He even acknowledged that quarterback and receivers, there's miscommunication that's happened. They haven't been on the same page, and there's been mistakes on both fronts. So it's real easy for people on the outside to want to put the blame on the quarterback because the quarterback gets all the spotlight. But really, it's been a cohesive unit that has not been able to gel so far. Both wide receiver and quarterback, as Coach Davis said in the pregame, that is something they're working on, is the communication and getting on the same page.
Yeah, it really has been more than just struggles from Reed Dooms. It's been the offense as a whole, and we saw that a lot last week. There was a ton of communication on the sideline, on the field. Every position group at times had their moments where they struggled. And just, I guess, furthermore on this point, they lost their two best playmakers last year. Colton Harrison graduated.
Yes.
And
Colton Harrison, and of course, you lost tight end Brody Mitchell. You lost running back Gabriel Juarez. You lost the bulk of your playmakers.
Yeah, you lose your leading receiver, your leading rusher, another great playmaker, and Brody Mitchell, who played both sides of the football. I mean, there's a lot of turnover, and it'll take a couple weeks here to get everything going, but they're looking to change the tune of the season heading into this one.
Definitely. So it is Gregory, Portland, and Victoria East. We're live from Frostbank Field at Memorial Stadium in Victoria, Texas. James Espinosa and Marcos Matakin with you. It's the pregame show, MIC Sports Network and News Talk KEYS, 1440 AM and 98.7 FM. One of the standouts last week for Gregory Portland on the offensive end was junior running back Cody Adame. He had 16 carries for 94 yards. His longest run was a 17-yarder, but he does have 3 touchdowns on the season. He's a playmaker that I would like to see featured a little bit more, not only in the run game, but maybe in some swing passes. Get the ball into your playmaker's hands.
Yeah, and I think, for me, he's their most explosive offensive talent. And I mentioned it a little bit on the broadcast last week, but I would really like to see them find a way to get him more involved in the offense. As you see, he had a pretty good game last week. He said 94 yards rushing. And he's a very explosive runner with the ball in his hands. I want to be able to see them get the ball in his hands in situations where he can make run after the catch or maybe a little screen pass here and there. Give him a little bit of room to run.
Yeah.
Because he's very explosive when he gets those opportunities.
So far through the 2024 season, Adame, 42 total carries, 293 yards, 3 touchdowns. He's averaging about 7 yards per carry. So you're right. All the numbers are adding up that Cody Adame is one of the premier players for this Gregory Portland offense. Looking real quick at the Victoria East side of things before we get to the starting lineups. Victoria East last week lost to Victoria West 41-28. And their defense got gashed. They gave up 21 first downs last week. They gave up 420 total yards. 257 of those were on the ground and 163 through the air. So Victoria East also has some questions to answer when it comes to the defensive side of things. And then we got one note before the game. Our good friend Gabe Myers of the Victoria Advocate stopped by the booth, and he gave us a little tidbit. Sophomore quarterback Carlin Helms will be starting tonight in the place of injured Kason Coley. Kason Coley, the senior quarterback, he's a commit to play baseball at TCU. Fantastic player. We've seen him in many baseball games that we've covered on the MIC Sports Network.
I played against him.
Yeah, there we
times.
go. So he's not scheduled to play tonight. It is going to be Carlin Helms, sophomore quarterback. He has 2 touchdown passes, 1 interception, but he does have 24 carries for 164 yards and 2 touchdowns. So watch out for that young quarterback on the East Titans. He can be a threat with his legs, something to monitor for the Gregory Portland defense. About 6 minutes and change till kickoff here at Memorial Stadium, Frostbank Field, Victoria, Texas. One of the, if I must say, hidden gems in Texas high school football. It's an older stadium. It does have its little charm. Marcos and I are pretty much shoulder to shoulder in the press box, but don't mind that. This stadium does have just that, kind of like just that pure Texas high school football feel. And here come the Gregory Portland Wildcats onto the field. Wildcats wearing the all-white uniforms. Red stripe down the middle of their helmet with 2 blue stripes on either side. The red oblong-shaped oval with a white interlocking GP on each side. Blue letters, blue stitching outlined in red. White pants with a thick red stripe down each side, outlined in a thin blue piping.
And you're certainly right about this stadium does have its own quirks, and I told y'all whenever we were pulling up to the stadium that it feels like it almost feels like the TV show Friday Night Lights.
It does. It has that small town, just that football feel.
Yes. And it feels like Texas high school football.
It really does. It really does. Let's get to the starting lineups here as we're waiting for the Victoria East Titans to enter the field. Victoria East, the band is playing. They're pumped up. They're trying to get their first win tonight. Titans will be running out on the field here momentarily. Let's go ahead and wait for Victoria to come out, and then we'll get to those lineups because it's always nice when you see the home team run out.
The 2024-2025 Victoria East Varsity Titan football team.
The crowd erupts here at Memorial Stadium. And here come the Titans of Victoria East. Red helmets, red tops, white pants, white numerals, white letters with Titans across the chest. They do have a black stripe down the center of their helmet, outlined in gold, with the black VE interlocked, outlined in gold. The Titans are on the field. Let's get to those starting lineups. Gregory Portland's offense up first. We got left tackle, number 66, Tyler Bergman. Left guard, number 75, Andrew Evans. At center, TJ Schmidt. Right guard, 71, Kali'i Leomiti. At right tackle, it's number 62, Roman Teruviat. Tight end, number 12, Colson Halbelt. Wide receiver, number 7, Braden Flores. Number 23, Ryder Harrison. Number 1, Brandon Coates. Running back is number 5, Cody Adame. And the quarterback, number 8, Reed Dooms.
And for the Victoria East Titans defense, at defensive end, we have number 15, Khalil Prater. At defensive tackle, senior Caden Robinson. Next to him on that defensive line is going to be number 42, defensive tackle Maddox Kent. On the other side of the defensive line, Kevin Cup. In the linebacking group now, we have junior number 45, Noah Shepard. Number 8 next to him, Caleb Alvarez. And number 1, Jaden Soto. Now for the cornerbacks, we have number 5, Braylon Vasquez. Number 2, senior Caleb Jefferson. Number 5, safety Dalen King. And number 23, junior safety DeMarcus Franklin.
Today we honor the brave first responders.
We're going to go ahead and take a quick break. We'll get to the starting defense and offense of GP. Starting defense for GP, starting offense for Victoria here momentarily. But right now,
and we are deeply grateful for their service.
Paying homage
Please give
to
them a round of applause for all they do for us.
firefighters, policemen here in the Victoria area and, of course, all over. Both teams lined up. We will have the national anthem here momentarily. James Espinosa, Marcos Matakin.
Forever changed our country. The tragic events of September 11th, 2001. 23 years ago, the world witnessed acts of terror that shook the very foundation of our nation. Yet in the face of overwhelming adversity, our first responders, firefighters, police officers, and emergency medical personnel showed us the true meaning of heroism. Tonight, we remember the nearly 3,000 lives lost, the families forever changed, and the heroes who ran into harm's way to protect others. We ask that you join us in a moment of silence to honor the first responders of 9/11 and those who continue to serve and protect our communities every day. Thank you. We will never forget their sacrifice, their bravery, and their unwavering commitment to serving others. Now, please rise for the playing of our national anthem as we honor our country, our heroes, and the freedoms they fought to protect. Our national anthem played by the East Titan Marching Band led by Carlos Gonzalez. Thank you.
That's the national anthem and a touching tribute. Of course, we always will remember September the 11th, 2001. Let's go ahead and finish off those starting lineups, Marcos. For the Victoria East Titans offense is where we left off.
For the Victoria Titan offense, at left tackle, it's going to be number 63, Mason Mendoza. Left guard, number 71, Chris Hernandez. Center, number 65, Deneen Mahia. Right guard, number 72, Zylan Jones. Right tackle, number 77, Jonathan Rivera. Now for the wide receivers, we have number 13, Tyree Terrell. Number 11, Dalen King. Number 81, Steven Dable. Number 5, senior Braylon Vasquez. And for the running back, it's going to be number 26, Brashawn Brown. And at the quarterback position, number 9, sophomore, Carson Helms.
And the Gregory Portland starting defense is as follows. Defensive end, number 19, Ian Ward. The other defensive end spot is occupied by number 36, Jordan Chapman. You got D tackles, 45, Efren Acosta, and 53, Austin Nguyen. In the linebacking unit, it's number 15, Cole Ziprian, and number 4, Quinn Supnet. Strong safety is Isaac Gonzalez. Free safety is number 3, Brent Nuss. The rover, number 23, Ryder Harrison. And at cornerback, number 1, Brandon Coates, and number 6, Cooper Edwards. The captains for Gregory Portland. Number 1, Brandon Coates. Number 8, Reed Dooms. Number 12, Colson Hobelt. And number 52, Weston Bono. And the captains for Victoria East, we have number 12, Kason Coley, number 45, Noah Shepard, number 74, Caden Robinson, and number 81, Stephen Dyball.
Umpire Brian Nichols. Headline judge Al.
Coin toss getting ready to take place here, and it's already happened. Let's see what the head official has to say about this. This is the officiating chapter from Houston. GP has declined, and they will kick right to left on your radio dial.
The Wildcats won the toss and have deferred to the second.
So the Wildcats have deferred. They will kick it away, and we're going to see this Victoria East offense on the field first. We're just about set for the MIC Sports Network Game of the Week. It's Victoria East against Gregory Portland, and I'm ready for this one. James Espinosa and Marcos Matakin with you for the next 2.5 to 3 hours of this Week 3 non-district matchup. Both teams getting set. Both teams getting ready. 0-2 marks for each squad. Who's going to walk away from this one with a victory? Wildcat kicking team is out on the field. Back deep to receive for Victoria East. Number 5, Braylon Vasquez, and number 11, Dalen King. Kicking for the Wildcats, that would be number 34, Cameron McGinnis. McGinnis tees it up.
Cameron McGinnis.
Ball is placed on the tee. Wildcats getting some last-minute instructions from the referee. And here we go. Memorial Stadium, Frost Bank Field, Victoria, Texas. Kickoff. McGinnis sends this one. It's going to be fielded at the 10. Nice little run. Makes a couple of man miss, and he's going to be tackled just shy of the 35. That's going to be number 11, Dalen King, on the return. The Titans will start with some pretty decent field position.
Got that right. A good return right there from King.
And I believe they're going to mark him right on the 35 exactly. I thought he was tackled just a tad bit short, but he is down at the 35, so the Titan offense will have 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line to start the game. Carlin Helms at quarterback. Brashawn Brown offset to his right in the backfield. It's a 2-by-1 set. Snap to Helms. It's going to be a play action over the middle, wide open! That's going to be Stephen Dyball. Dyball, no one's going to get him. Touchdown, Titans. One play is all it took for Victoria East to strike.
65-yard touchdown right there. First play from scrimmage for the Victoria East Titans.
an incredible start for Victoria East. On to kick for the Titans. Number 28, Jaden Aguirre.
Jaden Aguirre for the extra point.
Helms to hold.
Held by Helms.
Snap. Kick is up. It's through the uprights. The Titans take one play to score. It is 7-0 Victoria East. We'll be right back.
Orthopedic excellence starts here. With 50-plus years of service in the Coastal Bend, 4 separate communities, 7 individual clinics, 9 different subspecialties, 1,500 patients seen each week. Don't settle for anything but the best. South Texas Bone and Joint, the go-to orthopedic office for you and your loved ones. Your care, always our priority.
In Corpus Christi, we coast our own way.
From the city to the beach, coast is more than our part of the state.
Coasting is a state of mind.
We take our time.
And take your vibe. We do things differently.
And celebrate what makes us the same.
This way of life is bigger than our beaches.
We are the casually charming,
the collectively cool,
the creatively curious.
We are the Gulf Coast capital.
Back with you in Victoria, Texas. 7-0 Victoria East, 11:42 in the first quarter. East set to kick off. Brandon Coates back to receive, and Carter Dominguez for the Wildcats. It's going to be a short kick, and it's going to be fair caught by number 28 of the Wildcats. That is
Cameron Garcia with the fair catch for
Cameron Garcia. Number 26, excuse me, Cameron Garcia. So the Wildcats will take over on their own 29-yard line. One play, Marcos, is all it took for Victoria East to strike.
Yeah, you're right about that. They got the ball in the hands of tight end 81, Steven Dieball, for 65 yards. He took it to the house, and that was some pretty impressive speed right there from the big man.
Really was. Here comes Reed Dooms in the Wildcat offense. 2-by-1 set. Adame offset to his left in the backfield. Shotgun formation. It's going to be a handoff to Adame. Adame with a small hole. He's going to plug forward. He'll pick up a few yards. Officially, about 4 yards on the gain. 2nd and 6 upcoming. Ball on the Wildcat 33. How will the Wildcats respond right here?
Reed Dooms quarterbacking for the Wildcat.
You know, anytime you get a big play right there to start off the game, whether it be a kick return touchdown, a big-time return, or a first play touchdown like that, it really can be a gut punch.
Another 2-by-1 set. It's going to be a play action to Adame. It's going to be a short pass to the flat. Wide open man. He's across the sticks, and he runs over a tight end past the 45 down to the 46-yard line. That's going to be number 12, Colson Hallbelt, the big tight end, for a 12-yard gain.
Yeah, we really saw Hallbelt have himself a really good game last week. Let's see if they keep unleashing him tonight.
Another shotgun set. This time another play action. Curl route to Hallbelt. Or excuse me, that is number 23 on that side. My apologies. That's Ryder Harrison for a few yards. It's going to be 2nd and 7 for the Wildcats. Harrison with his first reception tonight. So far, Reed Doom starting 2 for 2. Saw a lot of Hallbelt last week. You mentioned that, Marcos. It's nice to get the big tight end set. 2-by-1 formation. Braden Flores split out wide right. Handoff to Adame up the middle. Adame splits the defense. Adame across the 40 of the tight ends. He's going to be finally wrestled down. Ball's out. Ball's out, but did they mark him down? They're going to say Adame was downed. Referees are pointing that Adame was down. That's going to be a first down. Wildcats will move the chains. Almost a scary situation right there.
They are having a conversation about it right now on the far side of the field. I think the umpire saw it as a fumble, but the line just ruled him down. So I think they're going to talk about maybe the procedure and in the order of which event occurred, whether or not he was down before the ball popped out or not.
We'll see what they rule right here. It would be a 14-yard gain for Cody Adame on the ground.
The officials ruled it was not a fumble. It's 1st and 10.
And it will be a first down for the Wildcats. The officials did rule it was not a fumble. Adame was down by contact. 1st and 10, Gregory Portland. They've crossed midfield. They're on the Titans' 37. Another 2-by-1 set. Shotgun formation for Dooms. Adame in the backfield. Dooms is going to go deep. Dooms takes a shot down the right side. Oh, in and out of the hands of Ryder Harrison. It was a deep shot. Harrison had both hands on it, just couldn't reel it in.
Yeah, that was great coverage right there from Dalen King of Victoria East. As that ball was in the hands of Ryder Harrison, but he did a really good job of punching that one out and didn't let Harrison get complete control of it.
10:01 left in the first. 2nd and 10 from the tight end 37. Wildcats trying to move this ball. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. Going to go for a couple yards. Adame once again. Looks like he picked up officially 3 for Cody Adame. It's going to be 3rd and 7. Ball on the 34. Last week, the Titan defense gave up 21 first downs. This is something that they have to work on. Can the Titan defense get off the field? 4 receivers out wide. Shotgun snap to Dooms. He's looking. Dooms under pressure. Dooms is going to have to escape the pocket. He finds the tight end Hobelt. Hobelt's going to be tackled. It's going to be close, and I think he did get past the sticks. They're going to mark him at the 26-yard line. Gain of 8 for Hobelt. It was a great play by Dooms to escape the pressure and find his big tight end. Shotgun formation, handoff to Adame. Adame starts in the middle, breaks left. Adame across the 20, he drags one tight end, and he's finally brought down at the 19. Gain of 7 for Cody Adame. So far, pretty good start for Adame. 4 carries, 28 yards. 2-by-1 set again. 2nd and 3, ball from the 19. Dooms looking, he finds Brandon Coates over the middle. Coates is going to take a big hit, but it's a first down. Going to be marked at the 13-yard line. Wildcats are moving this drive. 6 yards for Coates. That is his first reception. 1st and 10 on the Titan 13. 2-by-1 set. Wildcats moving fast. It's a handoff to Adame, and he's going to be stopped. Swallowed up by a couple of tight ends. That was big number 42 on the stop. That's Maddox Kent. Minimal gain of about a yard. 2nd and 9. 8:15 left in the first quarter. Wildcats are driving. They're on the East 12. They're trying to answer back with a drive of their own. We got trips to the left, a single receiver up top to Dooms' right. Shotgun. It's going to be a handoff out wide to Adame. Adame's going to take it into the end zone. The Wildcats respond with a 12-yard touchdown run by Cody Adame.
And there's that electric ball carrier that we were talking about in the pregame. Cody Adame brings it in from 12 yards to even up the score.
Extra point pending. Extra point pending. But there is 7:57 left in the first quarter, and Ben Palacios on for the extra point. Snap is high, holds down, kick is up. Palacios nails it. It's a 7-7 ball game with 7:57 left in the first. We'll be right back.
This is Kelby at Moore's Compounding Pharmacy, where your health is our priority. Our supplements are science-based, high-quality products that will help you transform your life. See our products at moore'spharmacy.com today.
Before Uratech, the doors won't close, cabinets stay open, and walls crack. After Uratech, that's all just a memory. The pros at Uratech provide rock-solid foundation repair. They repair bulkheads and swimming pool decking the right way, the first time. The cutting-edge Uratech method seals joints and levels and stabilizes concrete. Visit CompleteFoundationRepairs.com today or call 361-885-7901. Uratech, keeping your world level. Financing available.
SportsNetwork.com. Kickoff, it's dropped by King. He's having a hard time in the backfield picking it up, and he's going to be stuffed by some Wildcats inside the 5-yard line. officially marked at the 5, but what a dangerous spot for Victoria East.
That's a great big-time special teams play right there by Gregory Portland to get the ball on the 5-yard line. It's going to be a long drive here for Victoria East if they want to get in the end zone.
It really is. Wildcats did respond with a touchdown drive of their own, a 12-yard run from Cody Adame. Extra point by Palacio. 7-7 ball game here at Memorial Stadium. Victoria East now hits the field. They're going to have a 1st and 10 from their own 5. They're backed up against their goal line. What can the Cats do right here? How will the Titans answer this? Shotgun snap. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. Going to be a gain of nothing. 2nd and 10 coming up. That one was handed off to number 26, Rashawn Brown. 2nd and 10 upcoming for the Titans. Anytime you get a special teams play like that, that can definitely drive some momentum for your team. 2nd and 10, ball on the Titan 5. Another handoff to Brown. Brown this time. He is going to fight for a couple yards. Falls forward, picks up 3. Wildcat defense doing a pretty good job of stuffing the run. It's 3rd and 7 for the Titan offense.
3rd down and 7 for the Titans.
Ball on the 13-yard line. Victoria East going left to right. Wildcats making a couple of substitutions, trying to get the right package on the field. Titans break the huddle. Brown offset to Helms' left. Die ball in motion. The snap goes off of Helms. The ball's on the floor. Who has it? A calamity of errors for Victoria East, and they're going to say that's an incomplete pass. My goodness.
Attempted pass incomplete.
That play was a disaster for Victoria East, and they're going to be forced to punt
from their own end zone.
Let's see if the Wildcats can dial up some pressure right here. 4th and 7, ball on the East Titan 13.
Gregory Portland does have a history of some punt blocks, as we saw many times with Gabriel Juarez and Brody Mitchell the last couple years. They have themselves a good staff over there working with the special.
Ball is over the head of the punter, and it's out of the end zone. That is a safety.
That goes over the
That is 2 points to Gregory Portland.
And that's called a safety.
It is 9-7 Wildcats. We'll keep it. We'll take a quick break. 6:23 left. We'll be right back.
GTech 360 proudly celebrating 20 years in business. What a local internet provider can do for you? No data caps. 24/7 customer support. Expert installations. Locally owned and operated. We connect people and communities. Give us a call today at 361-777-1400 for your internet, VoIP, and security needs.
It's game time at Sames Ford, and that means you score big when you shop Sames and save. Check out this season's lineup, all new F-150s and Broncos, Rangers, and Mavericks. The front line is stacked with Explorers, Escapes, and the 7-seater Expedition. It's time to score big at Sames Ford with game time deals and big league discounts. We are Sames Ford, treating Texans right since 1910. Shop local, shop Sames.
James Espinosa and Marcos Matakin hanging with you. Memorial Stadium, it's 9-7. Gregory Portland, this one's going to be Hooch. It's going to be fielded, bobbled. This one is now on the ground. Carter Dominguez finally picks it up. He's going to cross the 45, going to be down at the 47. That was almost a big, crucial error for the Wildcats.
Yeah, it's been a weird one so far.
Really has. We've talked about this, myself, yourself, Doug. Memorial Stadium in Victoria just presents a lot of craziness from time to time. We've seen some epic games here between GP and both Victoria schools for that matter. Wildcats in great field position near midfield. They start at their own 47 going right to left. 2-by-1 formation. Flores split out far left. Adame to the left of Dooms in the shotgun. Snap. Dooms is going to look to pass. Dooms looks to fire deep. He's going for Coates. Coates catches it. Touchdown, Wildcats. What a bomb from Reed Dooms.
Dooms to Coates for the touchdown.
The Wildcats are rolling early on. My goodness. Coates had 2 defenders beat deep. 53 yards. That is the Wildcats' first passing touchdown of the season.
And an absolute bomb at that by quarterback Reem Dooms. Put it in an absolute bucket.
Palacios, kick is up. And it's through.
And the kick is good.
Wildcats go up 16-7. There's 6:11 left here in the first quarter. We'll take a break. Stick with us.
Welcome to Allen Samuels, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Aransas Pass, where great deals meet great quality.
Take advantage of up to $16,000 off on select new model Ram 1500s with no payments for 90 days. But that's not all. Enjoy 0% APR for 36 months on our new Jeep Wranglers. Your summer adventure starts here. Visit us today and let's make this summer amazing together.
We're only 20 minutes away from downtown Corpus Christi. Come by. Let's be friends.
When it comes to real estate, settling isn't in your vocabulary, and it certainly isn't in ours. Welcome to Lux Realty Group, where high standards are our foundation and exceptional service is our promise. Our team of seasoned experts is dedicated to understanding your unique desires and helping you find a home that reflects your impeccable taste. Contact Lux Realty Group today and receive a complimentary consultation. 315 5th Street in Portland, or call 361-977-2020.
6486 Holly Road.
Back with you. Kickoff was returned for Victoria East. Ball's going to be down at the 29-yard line for the Titans.
10 for the Titans.
Reed Dooms with a 53-yard bomb to Brandon Coates to extend the Wildcat lead to 16-7, 6:05 here in the first quarter. James Espinosa and Marcos Mataquin with you live from Memorial Stadium here in Victoria, Texas. A beautiful ball by Dooms. And so far, things are rolling for the Wildcats. East on the field, ball on their own 29, going left to right. Helms in the shotgun formation, Brown to his right. They got a 2-by-1 set. Snap. Helms to the right. Brown, lead blocker. Helms going to turn the corner, breaks through a couple of Wildcats, picks up a decent gain on first down, and it's going to be 2nd and 2 upcoming for
tackle made by
the Titans. Wes Bono on the tackle. Big number 52 down there for the Wildcats. Ian Ward also on the line right now. Number 36, Jordan Chapman as well.
2nd down and 2 for the Titans.
3-2-5 formation.
37-yard line.
2nd and 2, ball from the 37. It's going to be a play action. This one, oh my goodness, almost intercepted by number 21, Isaac Gonzalez. Helms did not see Gonzalez lurking in the flat. He was going for his receiver, number 13, Tyree Terrell. Helms 1 for 3 passing so far. Does have that 1 touchdown, the first play of the game. 65 yards to Stephen Dybel. But ever since that moment, it's been all Wildcats. They've scored 16 straight points. 3rd and 2 upcoming. Shotgun formation. This one is going to be a quarterback sweep. Dybel's going to try to take it himself, and he is stuffed by a couple of Wildcats. It's going to be close. Are they going to move the chains? Quinn Supnet was there on the tackle for GP, and they are going to move the chains. They're going to say that Helms picked up the 2 yards.
Really physical, strong run right there by Helms to make sure that he gets to the first down marker. If he didn't lower his shoulder right there, then they're not getting that first down. A really strong run by that young man.
4:50 left in the first quarter. 16-7, GP is up. First and 10 from the Titan 39. The Titans trying to get something back on the board. Play action, rolling left, fires it down the field, and that is a strike. A nice pass play completed to Devin Cuevas on a crossing route. First down for the Titans.
And that's another Titan first down.
Really good throw right there on the run by Helms. Hit the ball in a pretty tight window.
About a 20-yard pass right there. That was a nicely thrown ball by the sophomore quarterback. They're trying to get him outside the pocket, trying to give him the option of run pass. First and 10 on the Wildcat side of the things. Ball on the 42, hand up the middle to Brown. Brown spins off a couple of Wildcats. He'll pick up a couple of yards.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a gain of 3 right there, bringing up a 2nd and 7. The Titans are putting together a good little drive here to try and respond.
2nd and 7, ball on the Wildcat 39. If you're watching on the MICSportsNetwork.com, we do apologize for some technical difficulties. Our scoreboard is down right now. We will do our best to update the score as frequently as possible. 2nd and 7, King. It's a little toss. King's going to try to turn the corner, and he is brought down. That is a great tackle by number 17 of Gregory Portland, Riley Harris.
With the trip.
Yeah, that was a really good shoestring tackle right there to limit the damage, because
down and 4 for the Titans.
I think that one could have been broken pretty open.
36-yard line.
But he got in the backfield, and he got just enough of the leg of the ball carrier to bring him down for minimal gain.
3rd and 4 for the Titans. Ball on the Wildcat 34. Bunch formation. They do have a receiver split out. Tyree Terrell in motion. He's now on the left. They got 2 on the left. It's going to be a fake handoff. They tried to dump it off into the flat, but it is dropped by King. Had a little bit of room out there. It's going to be 4th and 4.
4th down and 4 for the Titans.
Let's see what Coach Ford decides to do. This is kind of no man's land. Might be an opportunity for them to go for it on 4th down. 2:37 left in the first quarter. And it looks like Coach Ford says, offense, come out. And I think they're bringing on the punting unit, Marcus. At least that's what it looks like from here. Marcos.
Yeah, it does look like that. Or at least they're going to go in a little bit different of a formation here. But I do believe they're going to punt it here.
Helms is back deep to punt for the Titans. Ball almost goes over his head again. Barely gets that one. And this one's going to land at about the 10-yard line. So the Wildcats will take over at their own 10-yard line. It's another defensive stop for Gregory Portland ever since the first possession of the game, where they gave up that long 65-yard touchdown pass. Yep. Wildcat offense is back on the field.
Good punt, though, by Helms to get the GP offense starting out here at the 10-yard line. They've got 16 straight unanswered points in this ball game so far.
16-7, GP is up, 2:31 left in the first. Wildcats take over on their 10. They got a 2-by-1 set. Handoff up the middle to Adame. Adame shaking and baking, but he's going to fall forward. Picks up close to 4.
Tackled by Jaden Soto.
And it is a gain of 4 for Cody Adame. So far, Adame, 7 carries, 45 yards, 1 touchdown run.
2nd down and 6 for the Wildcats.
2:10 left in the first quarter. 16-7 GP. 2nd and 6 from the 14. Hand off to Adame again. Adame, this time he's going to be slung down by a couple of Titans. For a minimal gain, if anything, about 1 yard.
Stopped him inside the 20.
Yeah, that one's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Led by Caleb Alvarez.
As Adame only managed to get about 1 yard there.
one on the play.
So far, I like what I'm seeing out of the GP offense. They've been mixing it up a little bit. They got Reed Dooms off to a good start early. He is 5 of 6 passing for 83 yards. 3rd and 5 from the 15 for the Wildcats. Trip set to the right. Dooms is looking that way. Dooms is going to have to escape the pocket. He has pressure. Dooms is hit from the blind side. Ball pops out. Is it a fumble? The beanbag is on the floor, and they say it is. That is going to be a sack, strip sack fumble for Victoria East, and they will take over deep in Wildcat territory.
There is a discussion, but the ruling on the field right now is going to be fumble. Gregory Portland recovered by Victoria East.
And that is going to be officially spotted, I want to say, about the 16-yard line.
1st and 10 for the Titans.
Wildcats were at the 15. Dooms had to escape the pocket, Marcos, and he was looking downfield, but he didn't see anybody coming from his blind side.
Yeah, it was a tough play right there. You just couldn't get that ball off in time as he had a lot of pressure on him. And Victoria East has got that ball inside the red zone now with 1:13 remaining.
Empty backfield. It's going to be a quarterback keep by Helms. Helms up the middle. Helms is going to be brought down. Tackled by number 3, Brent Nuss. Gain of 6 for Helms.
Brent Nuss.
Under 1 minute to go here in the first quarter. 16-7 GP up on Victoria East, but East just capitalized on a Gregory Portland fumble. They got a 2nd and 4 upcoming from the Wildcat 10.
4 for the Titans. Ball's on the 10-yard line of the Wildcats.
Play clock down to 10. East breaks the huddle. Tight formation, bunch formation. Brown offset to Helms' right. Snap. It's going to be a keep by Helms up the middle. Helms is going to rumble forward, marked down at the 2. Gain of 8 for Helms.
Down.
So Carlin Helms leading the charge here for the Titans. 1st and goal upcoming on the 2-yard line.
Yeah, real physical run right there by Helms to get this ball on the 2-yard line.
5 seconds left in the quarter, and I think the Titans are going to let this quarter run out, and they will flip ends. End of the first quarter here at Memorial Stadium, Frostbank Field. It's Gregory Portland 16, the East Titans 7. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have the start of the second quarter. It's the MIC Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Brian Williford, president and owner of Al Williford Chevrolet in Portland, where we've been family owned since 1984. One word that we love around here is community. We have a heart for the Coastal Bend, which is why we value people first. Whether you're in the market for a new Chevrolet or a quality pre-owned vehicle, our friendly sales professionals are eager to help. Thank you, and we invite you to join the Al Williford Chevrolet family. Al Williford Chevrolet, proudly supporting the Fighting Gregory Portland Wildcats since 1988. Go Wildcats!
Orthopedic excellence starts here. With 50-plus years of service in the Coastal Bend, 4 separate communities, 7 individual clinics, 9 different subspecialties, 1,500 patients seen each week. Don't settle for anything but the best. South Texas Bone and Joint, the go-to orthopedic office for you and your loved ones. Your care, always our priority.
First and goal upcoming from the 2. The Titans have the ball. Trying to get 6 points right here. Handoff to Brown up the middle, and he's going to be stopped at the 1. It looked for a moment that Brown was going to be able to bounce off that tackle, but officially stopped at the 1. Number 15 for Gregory Portland, Cole Ziprian on the tackle. Second and goal from the 1. 11:38 left here in the first half. James Espinosa, Marcos Matakin, MICSportsNetwork.com. Titans in the huddle. Helms, quarterbacking. Brown offset to his right. Helms is going to take it himself. Helms crosses the goal line. It's a touchdown, Titans. A 1-yard keep to the right side. And Helms finds his way into the end zone. Victoria East has some life in this ball game.
After recovering the fumble from the strip sack of Reed Dooms on their 16-yard line, they go 16 yards for their drive and get into the end zone off of that 1-yard rush.
Extra point. Kick is up, and it's through the uprights. Extra point is good by Jaden Aguirre. 16-13, GP up on East. We're going to kick a break. We'll be right back.
Moody's Quality Meats at 6486 Holly Road between Airline and Rodfield Road. Serving customers for over 50 years with old-fashioned service, quality, and the best selection of beef, pork, poultry, lamb, and more. Producing a variety of products, including fresh and smoked sausages, whole deboned stuffed chickens, poppers, cooked entrees, oven-ready stuffed chops, and chicken breast. Jerky and dry sausage? Moody's has that too. Quality is our name, and meat is our business. Moody's Quality Meats. Like us on Facebook for daily specials.
GTech 360 proudly celebrating 20 years in business. What a local internet provider can do for you? No data caps. 24/7 customer support. Expert installations. Locally owned and operated. We connect people and communities. Give us a call today at 361-777-1400 for your internet, VoIP, and security needs.
Kickoff fielded by Dominguez. He's going to fake the end around. Dominguez is going to take it. Dominguez has a little bit of room. Crosses the 30. And there is a penalty marker deep in the back of where that return took place. Most likely going to be coming back. 11:06 left in the second quarter. GP 16, Victoria East 14.
Been a very interesting game to say the least.
And it is going to be a holding against the Wildcats. Dominguez was able to take that return back out to the 30, but this one is going to be coming back. The Wildcats will be starting deep in their own territory. 16-14, 11:06 left in the second quarter. James Espinosa, Marcos Marroquin with you.
Did they make an official ruling on what it was? Was it a hold or?
It was a holding against GP. Ball will be spotted at the 7-yard line. So GP takes over after the holding penalty on the return by Dominguez. Penalty kicks them back to their own 7. 1st and 10 upcoming. Dooms, shotgun formation. He's got trips to his left. One receiver to his right. Snap. It's going to be a handoff outside to the left to Adame. Adame, he's going to turn. He's going to fall. And another flag near the line of scrimmage.
I think they're going to get a holding right here.
And if that is the case, not the way you want to start this drive if you're Gregory Portland.
I believe they got one of the receivers out there who might have just got his hands a little bit outside the shoulder pads.
And anytime that happens, Marcos, when it's...
And it is a hold. So this one's going to be half the distance to the goal.
Ball, if it's half the distance from the 7, it's going to be roughly at about the 3?
Yeah, about a 3.5 yard line. So I guess officially the 3-yard line.
So Wildcats now backed up very deep. 1st and 13 for Gregory Portland from their own 3. 2 receivers set, handoff to Adame. Adame plugs up the middle. He's going to try to fight to the outside. He bounces it to the outside. A great play by Adame. Crosses the 10, down at the 13.
Wow, I thought they got him bottled up right there. It was a really good job by the Victoria East interior defensive line to close up the gaps, but Adame, just an explosive runner, kept his feet moving, bounced it to the outside, and made something out of nothing.
Gain of 10 for Cody Adame. 2nd and 4 for the Wildcats. Ball on their own 13-yard line. 2-by-1 set.
It's going to be a play action. It's going to be a dump to Hobelt. Hobelt is going to catch it, fall forward, pick up a few yards. Short of the sticks, it's going to be 3rd and short upcoming.
I really like Hobelt's usage in this offense. You know, they just get the ball out to him in the flat. Pretty strong runner, good strong hands.
3rd and 1 upcoming for Gregory Portland. Ball on their own 16. There's 9:47 and counting left in the first half. Receivers out each way from Dooms. Handoff up the middle. Adame breaks one. Adame to the outside. He almost got to the sideline. Finally brought down by number 8, Caleb Alvarez. Big play by Adame. He picks up the first down.
About 9:25 here remaining in the second quarter as Adame picks up that second down, brings the ball to the 27-yard line. GP going left to right on your radio dial for those of you listening on News Talk KEYS.
11-yard carry for Adame. He has 70 yards on 10 carries. 1st and 10 from the 27. It's over the head of Dooms. Dooms is in trouble. He has to fall on it. Ball is out, and it looks like the Titans recover, and they do. Catastrophe for the Wildcats.
And Dooms is a little banged up on that one. I hope he's all right.
The ball was on the 27, shotgun formation over the head of Reed Dooms. Dooms tried his best to pick it up, but there was 3 or 4 Titans, Marcos, right on top of him, and now the ball is on the 8-yard line for the Titans.
Yeah, not only was it a botched snap, but the offensive line kind of got ran through like butter as a whole litany of Titans broke through the line and was already on Dooms, and that ball is oblong shape, and it was bouncing around all over the place, and they fall on it.
Another great start of field position for East, and Brown's up the middle. Brown crosses the 5. Going to be marked down at the 4, gain of 4 yards for Brashawn Brown.
And for the second straight drive for the Titans, as the clock heads under 8 minutes and 40 seconds here in the second quarter, the second straight drive for the Titans inside the red zone.
Just... yeah.
2 turnovers by the Wildcats, giving the ball to the Titans in the red zone, and they have prime opportunity to put some more points on the board.
2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. Helms, shotgun. He's looking to pass. It's going to be a fade route deep into the end zone. It is caught, but it's out of the end zone.
Yeah, great ball right there by quarterback Helms, but
Tyree Terrell tried to get his feet down, but it was a little bit too deep in that corner.
Yeah, it was a good ball. It was a good little fade route right there by Terrell, but just a little too
and
overthrown, a little out of bounds.
For a young quarterback, I mean, a fade route, you want to put it where only your guy can catch it. It was just a little bit too deep in that corner.
Let's give some credit out there to Cooper Edwards, who had some pretty good coverage out there as well.
3rd and goal from the 4. Helms in the shotgun. Brown to his right. Helms going to keep it himself. He's trying to kick it to the corner. He's trying to get the edge. He dives for the pylon. Touchdown, Titans. What a play by the young sophomore, Carlin Helms.
Diving across the goal line for a touchdown.
Victoria East recaptures the lead.
Helms with a great job right there on the quarterback keeper. He almost got brought down right there by number 6, Cooper Edwards, but he fights through it, dives, knocks down the pylon, and gets into the end zone, bringing this one to 20-16, Victoria.
Aguirre, extra point. Snap is clean, hold is down, kick is up. It is good.
And the kick is good.
It's 21-16, East up on GP. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Allen Samuels, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Aranda's Pass, where great deals meet great quality.
Take advantage of up to $16,000 off on select new model Ram 1500s with no payments for 90 days. But that's not all. Enjoy 0% APR for 36 months on our new Jeep Wranglers. Your summer adventure starts here. Visit us today and let's make this summer amazing together.
We're only 20 minutes away from downtown Corpus Christi. Come by. Let's be friends.
GTech 360 proudly celebrating 20 years in business. What a local internet provider can do for you? No data caps. 24/7 customer support, expert installations, locally owned and operated. We connect people and communities. Give us a call today at 361-777-1400 for your internet, VoIP, and security needs.
Back with you, MICSportsNetwork.com, News Talk KEYS, James Espinosa, Marcos Marroquin. It is a short kick. This one is going to fall. It's going to be a little bit of trouble, and it's kneeled down by the Wildcats. Flag on the play. Maybe a late hit after the kneel down by number 20, Johnny Long. So maybe playing past the whistle right there. We'll see what the officials have to say about this. Well, that's going to go against Gregory Portland.
Is it a block in the back?
Block in the back. That's what the official.
In the back is the penalty against the Wildcats.
Yep, block in the back against GP. So we saw it on the last drive, Marcos. GP had a holding on the kickoff return, pushed them back. This time they have a block in the back.
It's a rather interesting call, might I add, when there's no return. But yeah, it's the call. It's the call nonetheless. I mean, you got to clean it up a little bit on special teams as you're putting your offense in poor field position yet again.
8:01 left in the second quarter. 21-16. Victoria East is up. 3 wide receivers set, 2-by-1 formation for Gregory Portland. It's 1st and 10 from their own 12-yard line. Dooms in the shotgun. Dooms is going to hand this one off to Johnny Long. Long is going to fight forward. He picks up some good yardage on first down. Close to first down yardage. And deep behind the play, it looks like Braden Flores and one of the cornerbacks from Victoria East, number 5, Braylon Vasquez, getting into a little bit of a wrestling match. 9 yards for Long. 2nd and 1 from the 21. Hand off, no, it's a play action. This one's gonna be caught by Flores, and Flores has his helmet ripped almost off. That is definitely a face mask. Vasquez on the tackle. Those were the two that were jostling on the previous play, and Flores is gonna have to go out of the game after that aggressive tackle.
Yeah, that might be one of the most egregious face masks I've seen.
Oh my goodness.
Could not have been more obvious as it was right in front of the official, the line judge over there. Obviously, probably more than likely not on purpose or anything. It's just hand got caught up in the helmet area, and that one's gonna move the ball up after Flores already got for the first down.
So another 15 yards after that penalty, and not a smart or wise decision that happened for the Victoria East defense. 1st and 10, ball on the Wildcat 41. 2-by-1 set. Long in the backfield with Reed Dooms. Long, no, Dooms is gonna keep it off right side. Dooms powers forward, dives towards the 49, and that's where he's gonna be stopped. Gain of 8 for Reed Dooms. Looking at the season stats for Reed Dooms, Dooms does have 4 total rushing touchdowns on the season.
Yeah, I mentioned it last week, but Dooms has really grown as a runner. Very strong and physical runner with the ball in his hands. 2nd
and 2, play action. They're looking for Harrison deep towards the sideline. Harrison could not locate the ball, and that ball might have been a tad bit uncatchable.
Yeah, it was a little bit out of bounds, but
3rd and 2.
As there's a stoppage on the field.
I think there's a flag down at about midfield where the Victoria East tight end defensive line is standing.
Flag on the field.
There is. We'll await the official call.
It was by the line judge on the far side of the field, on the GP sideline.
6:47 left till halftime. 21-16, Victoria East. East has scored 14 unanswered points. It's been a game of runs, Marcos.
That it has, James.
Penalty is going to go against Gregory Portland. Illegal hands to the face.
That's what I'm thinking right there. I saw him tapping his head.
Ball will be marked backwards. It's going from a 3rd and 2. Oh, an eligible receiver downfield. Our apologies.
Okay.
One of the big guys got out deep.
I couldn't quite see the signal from where I am.
5-yard penalty.
7 for the Wildcats.
They're going to replay 2nd down.
So 2nd and 7 now for the Wildcats. Ball on their own 44. Trips to the left. Harrison split out wide right. Dooms looking to pass. Dooms looking deep to Harrison again, and this time just over the head of everybody by about 5 to 7 yards. Incomplete.
Intended for Harrison.
Dooms 7 of 10 passing, 91 yards. Does have that long touchdown pass to Brandon Coates of 53 yards. I do like what I'm seeing, though. They are being a little bit more aggressive.
They're taking shots down the field. Just got to connect, and I think they will.
3rd and 7 for the Wildcats. Ball on the 44, 6:41 left till halftime. 2-by-1 set, long in the backfield. Snap to Dooms. Dooms, clean pocket. Dooms, he's gonna have to escape. He's gonna be sacked. It was a clean pocket until number 15 for Victoria East, Khalil Prater, made the tackle and the sack.
Yeah, he just beat right tackle number 64, Josiah Ramirez, for Gregory Portland, and Dooms had no shot on that one. That was a really good rush right there by Prater with some great closing speed to the quarterback to make sure Dooms got on the ground.
Caleb Jefferson back to receive this punt for the Titans. Ryder Harrison on the punt for Gregory Portland. Snap is clean. Harrison gets the punt away. It's a wobbler. Bounces at about the 30, across the 25, across the 20, and it's going to be marked down at the 15. So it took a pretty good bounce for the Wildcats. About a 15-yard or so bounce.
Yeah, it was a very good punt right there.
5:46 left in the second quarter. Victoria East 21, Gregory Portland 16. Once again, if you're just tuning in, MICSportsNetwork.com, News Talk KEYS. If you're watching on our stream, our scoreboard is down. We do apologize for the technical difficulties. We are working to get it back up. So stick with us, but we will be giving you the score and the time as frequently as possible, so make sure you stick with us here on the MICSportsNetwork.com.
Officially a 49-yard punt right there. So a good one.
Impressive.
From GP, as now Victoria East has to march down the field.
They're on their own 15, 1st and 10, shotgun. Helms, looking for a little comeback route on the outside, incomplete to number 14, Aiden Aguinaldo.
10 for the Titans.
A timing route that did not connect. Helms is now 3 of 8 passing for 88 yards.
Yeah, outside of that big first completion that he had to Dybel, not much in the passing game.
And you know what, Marcos, right there, he's kind of lucky that number 26, Cameron Garcia, didn't make a play on that ball, because that could have been a pick six type of moment. 2nd and 10 from the 15. East in shotgun formation. It's going to be a handoff. No, Helms is going to keep it up the middle. He's met by Ziprin in the hole. He will gain a few yards on this one. It'll be 3rd and manageable.
Officially a 4-yard gain by Helms.
So 3rd and 6 for the Titans. Ball on their 19 with 5:20 and counting left in the second quarter.
Might I add, I think that it just hasn't been the game script for the Titans to throw the football a lot. So I think the lack of success in the air might necessarily just be the cards that they've been dealt. I mean, they got the ball twice in the red zone and scored on both of the times.
5 minutes remaining till halftime. Ball on the 19 for the Titans. 3rd and 6. Snap, play action, over the middle. A nice throw and completion for the first down to King. Dalen King with the reception. Goes from the 19 to the 34. That is a 15-yard gain, a pitch and catch from Helms to King.
We got 4:40 and counting here in the second quarter. Both teams have all 3 timeouts, so plenty of time to make something happen. And they have had a lot of success on the ground, the Titans have. So that play action is definitely opened up with that success that they've had in the run game.
1st and 10 from the Titan 34. Snap, it's a screen. Trying to get it to the outside. Tackle is made by number 26 for GP, that is Cameron Garcia.
Cameron Garcia for the Wildcats.
Minimal gain. Reception to number 14, Judson Brown.
He did get the ball out of bounds. Clock is stopped at 4:15. As that brings up a 2nd and 6 for Victoria.
So that was Brown's first reception tonight. Goes for 4 yards. 2nd and 6 from the 38. Titans working, trying to get some points before half. Handoff up the middle to Brown, and Brown is going to be tackled. That is number 15, Cole Ziprian. The linebacker comes in and makes the play.
Yeah, great form tackle right there by Ziprian as he lit up the ball carrier. Rashawn Brown.
There's a gain of 2, 3rd and 4.
3rd down 4 for the
Titans. Yeah, Ziprian just got right in there. Number 15, the junior for this Wildcat defense. 2-by-1 formation for East, 3rd and 4 from their 40. Brown in motion. It's going to be a keep by Helms up the middle, and Helms scoots forward. He crosses the 50 down to the 49. Picks up 11 yards, 1st down Titans.
Man, for a sophomore quarterback, Helms has some really great vision as a ball carrier. Did a really good job reading the running lanes. Bouncing it out to the outside of his tackle, Jonathan Rivera. He saw it got a little congested on the interior of that offensive line. The gap's closed up, bounced it to the outside, picks up the 1st down, and he brings it across the 50-yard line.
Ball on the Wildcat 49. East with the 1st and 10, 2:40 left till halftime. King in motion again. It's going to be a quick toss to King. King trying to get the corner. Will fight for a couple of yards, close to 3 on the gain. Little toss pass, that's officially a pass.
And even on that handoff, Helms had an effect on that play. The linebacker on the weak side had to honor Helms on that little fake read option play right there, as Helms ended up handing the ball off, but the linebacker, the weak side cornerback, had to stay honest and not collapse on the run.
2nd and 7 from the 46 for the Titans. Shotgun, handoff up the middle to Brown, and another form tackle, this time by Quinn Supnet. So Supnet makes the play. Gain of 2 by Brown. 3rd and 5 for the Titans. Ball on the 44 of Gregory Portland. 1:35 and counting till halftime. Each team has 3 timeouts. So keep that in mind. The Titans do have 3 timeouts to work with. They got 44 yards to go to the end zone.
And they're going to take this one all the way down and call a timeout here. Because if they don't get this 1st down, then Gregory Portland's going to get the ball back.
And a timeout is called by head coach John Ford.
Timeout, Titans.
The Titans offense will convene. And so will the Gregory Portland defense on their respective sidelines. It's 21-16. Victoria East up on Gregory Portland. Game started out 7-0. East, big strike, 65 yards for a touchdown to Dieball to start the game. 1 play, 1 touchdown. Gregory Portland then scores 16 unanswered points with a safety mixed in. Deep ball to Brandon Coates for 53 yards from Reed Dooms. But then, Marcos, Victoria East gets a couple of turnovers on the GP side of the ball in the red zone at that. Short fields, they're able to get 2 rushing touchdowns from Helms, and they have scored 14 unanswered points.
Yeah, James, you're right about all that. It has been a game of runs so far. And Victoria East is trying to add on to their 14 straight points that they've put on the board to go into the half.
3rd and 5, ball from the Wildcat 44. Bunch formation for the Titans. Helms in the shotgun. It's going to be a fake reverse. Play action. They're going to try to go deep. Little bit of contact in the secondary. Harrison guarding King. No call.
I'm not going to lie to you, James. There was a lot of bit of contact on that one. But yet no call in the secondary.
There was a
whole lot of...
Yeah, there was a little bit of jostling, a little bit of hand fighting for sure, Marcos. I mean, I will acknowledge that. I'm surprised that the back judge did not make a call right there. I've seen pass interferences called for less.
Yeah, I think Doug mentioned it last week. A lot of times where if a cornerback gets beat, they'll just hold on to you because they'd rather give up a penalty than a touchdown. And it looked like that's what happened right there, but...
Got to watch out here. Helms is back to punt, but has the ability to keep, and he's going to sky this punt inside the 10. Harrison's going to field it and return it. Harrison breaks off a couple of tackles. He's going to bounce it to the outside. Harrison still trying to fight. Flag is down. Harrison is still up. My goodness. Finally tackled at about the 6-yard line.
So a return of 2.
And he ran about 35 yards side to side.
But on the bright side, for GP, I think that they are going to get a face mask penalty on Victoria. Either that or a hold of some sort of all the side-to-side movement of Harrison.
It was a gutsy call by Harrison to even return the ball from inside your own 5-yard line. And it was a great punt by Carlin Helms. He pinned them deep. And the ball will be marked at the 20, so a 15-yard face mask penalty. Wildcats have the ball, 46 seconds left. On their own 20, they got 80 yards to go. They do have 3 timeouts. 2-by-1 set. Coates, Nicholas, and Flores are the wide receivers. Adame in the backfield. Snap. Hand off to Adame. Adame's going to plunge forward. He'll pick up a couple.
Gain of 2.
Adame, the ball carrier.
38 seconds and counting on the game clock.
GP has 3 timeouts in their pocket. 30 seconds and counting now. Wildcats aren't in any hurry to get a play into the huddle. And it looks like Coach Davis is awaiting the call timeout.
For the Wildcats.
There's 18 seconds on the play clock, but there's 10 seconds left on the game clock. 9. We're at 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and the Wildcats will be content to take it into half with all 3 timeouts remaining in the front pocket of Brent Davis. Score at the half, Victoria East 21, Gregory Portland 16 from Memorial Stadium here in Victoria. We're going to kick it to a break, a 3.5-minute break. When we come back, we'll get down to halftime, give you some stats, give you our thoughts on the first half. MICSportsNetwork.com, News Talk KEYS.
In Corpus Christi, we coast our own way.
From the city to the beach, coast is more than our part of the state.
Coasting is a state of mind.
We take our time.
And take what's ours. We do things differently.
And celebrate what makes us the same.
This way of life is bigger than our beaches.
We are the casually charming,
The collectively cool.
the creatively curious,
We are the Gulf Coast capital.
Orthopedic excellence starts here. With 50-plus years of service in the Coastal Bend, 4 separate communities, 7 individual clinics, 9 different subspecialties, 1,500 patients seen each week. Don't settle for anything but the best. South Texas Bone and Joint, the go-to orthopedic office for you and your loved ones. Your care, always our priority.
This is Kelby at Moore's Compounding Pharmacy, where your health is our priority. Our supplements are science-based, high-quality products that will help you transform your life. See our products at moore'spharmacy.com today.
Before Eurotech, the doors won't close, cabinets stay open, and walls crack. After Eurotech, that's all just a memory. The pros at Eurotech provide rock-solid foundation repair. They repair bulkheads and swimming pool decking the right way, the first time. The cutting-edge Eurotech method seals joints and levels and stabilizes concrete. Visit CompleteFoundationRepairs.com today or call 361-885-7901. Eurotech, keeping your world level. Financing available.
GTech 360 proudly celebrating 20 years in business. What a local internet provider can do for you? No data caps. 24/7 customer support. Expert installations. Locally owned and operated. We connect people and communities. Give us a call today at 361-777-1400 for your internet, VoIP, and security needs.
It's game time at Sames Ford, and that means you score big when you shop Sames and save. Check out this season's lineup, all new F-150s and Broncos, Rangers, and Mavericks. The front line is stacked with Explorers, Escapes, and the 7-seater Expedition. It's time to score big at Sames Ford with game time deals and big league discounts. We are Sames Ford, treating Texans right since 1910. Shop local, shop Sames.
Back with you at Memorial Stadium. Here from Victoria, James Espinosa, Marcos Marroquin will be with us here momentarily. Score at the half, it's Victoria East 21, Gregory Portland 16. And what has been a very interesting ball game, a game of runs is how we have deemed it. Victoria East starts off with a touchdown pass on the first play to Dieball.
A 65-yard pass from Helms to Dieball,
which was an electric play, which caught GP sleeping on a play-action pass. Not sure they anticipated the young sophomore to go deep necessarily, or for Victoria East to try a play like that in the first play. Needless to say, Gregory Portland does come back. They do pick up a 53-yard bomb from Reed Dooms to Brandon Coates, which evens up the ball game. So we had that going on. Then later on in the first quarter, as we move through things here at Memorial Stadium, the Wildcats do get a 12-yard touchdown run from Cody Adame. Wildcats go up. They then get a safety after the punt goes over Carlin Helms' head in the end zone. Wildcats go up 16-7. From that point on, Carlin Helms of Victoria East, 1-yard touchdown run.
After a strip sack from Victoria East, giving the ball to Victoria, I believe on the 16-yard line inside the red zone. After a couple plays, Helms bangs it in from 1 yard, giving them a 14-16 score.
Yes, and then so Gregory Portland gets the ball back. Gregory Portland's trying to put together a drive, but it's another fumble. This time, well, not technically a fumble. It's over the head of Dooms. Dooms does his best to try to pick it up. There's 4 tight ends around him. Technically a fumble on Reed Dooms.
But it was a snap over the head of Dooms, and
I can't really put the fault on Dooms on that
it's
one.
really not his fault.
Know?
I mean, he was just trying to do anything to get the ball, but, you know, if you've ever touched a football or it dropped on the floor, you know, it rolls away from you. It's oblong shape.
Tell me about it.
It's difficult to pick up in the heat, especially whenever you have 4 Titans bearing in on you, and you try to fall on it. Titans collapse on him. Victoria ends up with the ball.
Yeah.
On their own
8-yard line.
8-yard line.
So Victoria East takes over deep into GP territory. Ball on the 8. Play or two later, it's Carlin Helms who takes it into the end zone off the right side, dives for the pylon, clips the pylon. It's a touchdown East. Snap is good, kick is up, extra point successful. East 21, GP 16. So we've seen 2 runs this game. We've seen GP score 16 unanswered, and now we have currently seen Victoria East score 14 unanswered. So that's where we're at in this ball game at the half. It's 21-16. Victoria East up over GP. Both teams are 0-2 this season. Both teams have made mistakes this game, but currently it's the Titans who hold the lead, 21-16, Marcos.
Yeah, and might I add on that quarterback run to the pylon, that dash to the pylon that Helms made. He made that dive to the pylon mid-tackle by Cooper Edwards. He was trying to wrap him up. He dove through that tackle, hits the pylon for a great play as that young man, Carlin Helms, has had himself a great day on the ground, specifically.
He's looked good on the ground, and, you know, we'll get to some halftime stats here momentarily after we take another break, but just kind of waxing on here at the half. It's 21-16. Victoria East currently up over Gregory Portland. Week 3 of the Texas high school football season. MICSportsNetwork.com, and of course our radio home, News Talk KEYS. We would like to thank our sponsors. Title sponsor for the 11th year, Allen Samuels Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Aransas Pass. Make sure you shop. Visit at AllenSamuelsAP.com. All the great deals that they have there. Moody's Quality Meats, Hal Williford Chevrolet, G-Tech Communications, South Texas Bone and Joint, Lux Realty Group, Neil's Urban Oven, Eurotech Foundation, Moore's Compounding Pharmacy, and the Corpus Christi Sports Commission. Thank you all for sponsoring tonight's broadcast and this season's broadcast of Gregory Portland Wildcat football and the MIC Sports Network Game of the Week. We appreciate y'all for doing that. Gregory Portland Band out on the field performing their show as they get ready for contest season in October, starting here in a couple of weeks' time. Always a pivotal month in September to fine-tune your show, your contest show, and get ready to go to UIL and regionals and maybe even potentially state. So GP Band on your screen right now, MICSportsNetwork.com. It's 21-16, East over GP. Any other initial first half thoughts, Marcos?
I'm a little intrigued with the decision by Coach Davis to take those timeouts into the half with him, but I guess it's understandable whenever you've had 2 turnovers and you've given Victoria East the ball inside the red zone twice already. I can understand, you know, maybe just trying to take this one into the half, not make any mistakes. Just they're going to get the ball back, I think, in the second half.
They are going to
Victoria
get it
East
back.
Received the ball to start this game, so they're going to get the ball back. So I can understand the decision, but I would personally like a little bit more aggressiveness out of that. But I understand why. Already turned the ball over twice. Not trying to make a bad situation worse.
Take it into the half. You get the ball to start the second half. So, yeah, you can see the rationale behind Coach Davis and not utilizing those 3 timeouts when GP got the ball with roughly about 40 seconds left till the half. One could have been aggressive, but Wildcats chose to take it to the half and regroup. They will get the ball to start the second half. It's 21-16, East over GP. Let's go ahead and kick a break here. When we come back, we will do halftime stats. We'll take a 1-minute break. We'll get some halftime stats out of the way when we come back and maybe some scores from around the area. We'll check in on DeSoto and Miller. That game is going down at the Alamo Dome. It is 21-16, Victoria East over GP. It's halftime on the MIC Sports Network, News Talk KEYS. We'll be right back.
Orthopedic excellence starts here. With 50-plus years of service in the Coastal Bend, 4 separate communities, 7 individual clinics, 9 different subspecialties, 1,500 patients seen each week. Don't settle for anything but the best. South Texas Bone and Joint, the go-to orthopedic office for you and your loved ones. Your care, always our priority.
In Corpus Christi, we coast our own way.
From the city to the beach, coast is more than our part of the state.
Coasting is a state of mind.
We take our time.
And take what's ours. We do things differently.
And celebrate what makes us the same.
This way of life is bigger than our beaches.
We are the casually charming,
The collectively cool.
the creatively curious,
We are the Gulf Coast capital.
in Texas develop the discipline and confidence they need to be leaders in life, even as they unite communities like nothing else. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Back with you, MICSportsNetwork.com, News Talk KEYS. James Espinosa and Marcos Marroquin here. Halftime at Memorial Stadium, Frostbank Field. From Victoria, Texas, it's 21-16 in favor of Victoria East over Gregory Portland. Let's get to some first half stats while we're here during halftime. Gregory Portland, 14 total rushes as a team, 81 yards on the ground. The leading rusher for the Wildcats is Cody Adame, 11 rushes for 72 yards. He's had himself quite the ball game, and he did have that nice 12-yard touchdown run for the Wildcats. I would say Adame definitely has been what we know he can be, an explosive player, one of the best running backs in the Coastal Bend area. Adame has looked sharp tonight for Gregory Portland. On the other hand, in the passing game, Reed Doom, 7 of 10 passing, 91 yards in the air. He does have a 53-yard touchdown pass to Coates, Brandon Coates, which put the Wildcats up. So Coates does have 2 receptions for 59 yards. He leads the Wildcats in receiving yards, but the man who leads the Wildcats in receptions is tight end Colson Howbelt. He has 3 receptions for 21 yards. Braden Flores has 1 reception for 5 yards. Ryder Harrison has 1 reception for 3 yards. The Wildcats have tried to go deep a few times to Ryder Harrison, but they just haven't been able to connect. I got a feeling we might see some more of that in the second half. For the Victoria East Titans, 15 total rushes as a team, 59 yards on the ground. They do have 110 passing yards. Carlin Helms, 6 of 12 passing, 110 yards. But the damage has been done mostly on the ground. It's been Carlin Helms with 2 touchdown runs, a 1-yard run and a 4-yard run. Carlin Helms, the sophomore quarterback, has 8 rushes for 44 yards and 2 touchdowns. He also has that deep play-action play ball to Stephen Dieball for 65 yards on the first play from scrimmage for the Titans. So he has 2 rushing touchdowns, 1 passing touchdown, does the sophomore quarterback Carlin Helms. He's looked good tonight, Marcos. For a sophomore, you don't ask for him to do much, but what he has been able to do, he's been effective with his legs.
Yes, he has, and he's really impressed me with his vision. You know, not just his runner. I mean, he's an athletic guy, but there are a lot of athletic guys in high school football, especially Texas high school football, especially in this area. There's a lot of athletes, but what's really impressed me is his vision. For a sophomore quarterback, his vision has been excellent on the ground. He sees holes collapsing, he bounces it to the outside. He makes a guy miss. He does it all on the ground, and it's been really impressive to see for this young man,
really
only coming into his sophomore season.
And not even the starting quarterback.
He's not the starting quarterback.
It's supposed to be Kason Coley, the senior, but he has a thigh injury, which Gabe Myers of the Victoria Advocate disclosed to us prior to the game, and he's out. So the young sophomore quarterback having to step in a situation like this against a team like GP, he's looked the part, and he's done what Coach Ford has needed him to do: keep the offense on schedule, move the ball, and collect 6 points.
I think if you ask Coach Ford before the game if he would take a 5-point lead going into halftime with his backup sophomore quarterback starting, I think he would take it every single day of the week.
I would agree. We got some halftime scores that are rolling in. Actually, into the first quarter in this game, Odom 21, Aransas Pass nothing. This game is in the first quarter. It's Flower Bluff 14, Harlingen South 6. That is a district ball game for Flower Bluff. Looking for scores from around the area. Sinton 6, Alice 6. That game is happening in Sinton. That will be GP's next opponent, Sinton, coming up next week. Halftime from Cotton Picker Stadium. It's Ropstown 22, Santa Gertrudis Academy 14. the latest update that we have from DeSoto and Miller. It's a non-district matchup at the Alamo Dome. This is coming from Quentin Martinez of the Corpus Christi Caller-Times. With 5:35 left in the second quarter, DeSoto 29, Miller nothing.
Yeah, two great teams over there battling out in the Alamo Dome, with DeSoto having the big-time upper hand over CC Miller.
Yeah, and you know, there was a lot of talk around the state about this game. There was a lot of talk in the preseason. Why would Miller schedule a game like this? We heard all that negative talk, right? But I'm going to give credit to Coach Justin Evans for scheduling a game like this. Who else in the area would schedule a game against arguably or definitively the number one team in the entire state, pound for pound?
Yeah,
you know, it's a step up in weight, so to speak, to use a boxing analogy. But hey, look, if you're Coach Evans, you want to test your guys against the best. I have no issue with that. But there are people, Marcos, who I've heard and I've seen, who said, why would Miller do that? They want to do that because they want to test themselves. That's why they want to do it. Ain't no shame in wanting to test yourself against the best.
Yeah, and even more so, it brings eyes to the program. I mean,
Exactly.
I'm literally looking at a Sports Illustrated article right now of their high school sports division covering this game. I mean, this is a big-time matchup for Miller. I mean, obviously, DeSoto, like you said, is a certified powerhouse in the state of Texas. But, I mean, yeah, it's a test, the ultimate test for Miller. And, I mean, at the end of the day, I think they're going to leave that game better.
Yeah, even if they come up short tonight, which that's how it's looking based on the latest score that we saw, it's all fine. Like you mentioned, Marcos, they will probably come out for the better, and they'll be ready to roll when they get back to the Coastal Bend starting next weekend. Update on the Flower Bluff game. They just went up 21-6 over Harlingen South. Jalen Pelucio finds Tyler Simpson for a touchdown, so Flower Bluff appears to be rolling in the Hornets' nest out in the Bluff.
Rookies of the week are
Got a couple more scores popping up here.
Yeah, we do. We had last night's ball game between London and Toloso Midway. TM with a big 34-21 win over London.
Right now at halftime, the Carroll Tigers of Corpus Christi are up 14 over Brownsville St. Joseph.
14-6, yeah, against the Bloodhounds.
CC Moody is up over PSJ Southwest 28-7 at halftime.
That's a big score right there for the Trojans.
The Calhoun Sand Crabs are down 35-14 to the St. John Mavericks.
Interesting.
Robstown is down 22-14 over Santa Gertrudis. Victoria West is up 34 to Sam Houston 0. George West is up 10-0 over Petite.
And it looks like we got a score update from DeSoto and Miller.
36-0 now.
Yeah.
So another DeSoto touchdown.
Another DeSoto touchdown here in the last seconds or so. That's going to go ahead and wrap up our halftime stats and our look around the Coastal Bend. We're going to take a 3.5-minute break. When we come back, we will get you ready for the second half here from Memorial Stadium in Victoria, Texas. It's Victoria East 21. It's GP 16. We're at the half in Victoria. Keep it right here, MICSportsNetwork.com and News Talk KEYS.
Welcome to Allen Samuels, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Aransas Pass, where great deals meet great quality.
Take advantage of up to $16,000 off on select new model Ram 1500s with no payments for 90 days. But that's not all. Enjoy 0% APR for 36 months on our new Jeep Wranglers. Your summer adventure starts here. Visit us today and let's make this summer amazing together.
We're only 20 minutes away from downtown Corpus Christi. Come by. Let's be friends.
When it comes to real estate, settling isn't in your vocabulary, and it certainly isn't in ours. Welcome to Lux Realty Group, where high standards are our foundation and exceptional service is our promise. Our team of seasoned experts is dedicated to understanding your unique desires and helping you find a home that reflects your impeccable taste. Contact Lux Realty Group today and receive a complimentary consultation. 315 5th Street in Portland, or call 361-977-2020.
Hi, I'm Brian Williford, president and owner of Al Williford Chevrolet in Portland, where we've been family-owned since 1984. One word that we love around here is community. We have a heart for the Coastal Bend, which is why we value people first. Whether you're in the market for a new Chevrolet or a quality pre-owned vehicle, our friendly sales professionals are eager to help. Thank you, and we invite you to join the Al Williford Chevrolet family. Al Williford Chevrolet, proudly supporting the Fighting Gregory Portland Wildcats since 1988. Go Wildcats!
Orthopedic excellence starts here. With 50-plus years of service in the Coastal Bend, 4 separate communities, 7 individual clinics, 9 different subspecialties, 1,500 patients seen each week. Don't settle for anything but the best. South Texas Bone and Joint, the go-to orthopedic office for you and your loved ones. Your care, always our priority.
Moody's Quality Meats at 6486 Holly Road between Airline and Rodfield Road. Serving customers for over 50 years with old-fashioned service, quality, and the best selection of beef, pork, poultry, lamb, and more. Producing a variety of products, including fresh and smoked sausages, whole deboned stuffed chickens, poppers, cooked entrees, oven-ready stuffed chops, and chicken breast. Jerky and dry sausage? Moody's has that too. Quality is our name, and meat is our business. Moody's Quality Meats. Like us on Facebook for daily specials.
GTech 360 proudly celebrating 20 years in business. What a local internet provider can do for you? No data caps. 24/7 customer support. Expert installations. Locally owned and operated. We connect people and communities. Give us a call today at 361-777-1400 for your internet, VoIP, and security needs.
And we're back on the MICSportsNetwork.com. James Espinosa and Marcos Matakin. There's about 5 minutes left till the start of the second half. Victoria East 21, Gregory Portland 16. And before we get into what needs to happen in the second half, let me just quickly shout out the good people of Victoria Independent School District, particularly the man who runs the press box up here, Mr. Mike Rivera. Been nothing but accommodating. He has treated us well. He's been checking in on us frequently throughout the broadcast, throughout the evening. And Victoria ISD had a nice brisket spread for all working media members here tonight. What a awesome, awesome display of generosity.
Yeah, it's been something special. We really appreciate everybody here that takes care of us, opens their arms up to us broadcasting these games. We really appreciate it. So shout out Mr. Rivera and your team and everybody up here. Just made us feel welcome over here in Victoria.
He's what we'd like to call a good dude, Mr. Rivera.
Yeah.
And you know, every time we come up to Memorial Stadium, I felt like they've always treated us pretty well. So shout out to everybody here at Victoria ISD for being so accommodating. And the brisket was really good. I don't know where they got it from,
Yeah.
but it was really good. They probably got it. I know what they did. They ordered it from Porpoise from Moody's Quality Meats, obviously.
Oh, it might have been Moody's Quality Meats.
Yeah.
They do have really good brisket.
They do have really good
Meats.
brisket. I would not doubt me if they made that special order to Moody's Quality Meats for some quality brisket, one of our great sponsors.
I wouldn't doubt it, James, because it was that good.
It really, really was. 3:25 left to go before the second half kicks off. You got the Victoria East Titans in the end zone to our right of the screen. And we got the Gregory Portland Wildcats about to enter their tunnel. They're doing some warm-ups in the north end zone, I believe that is.
Let's get a quick reminder over here on the
Yeah,
MICSportsNetwork.com. All games are available on demand. They are live at MIC Sports Network, and they're on demand on our YouTube channel, MIC Sports Network. Be sure to follow us on social media, on Instagram and X, at MIC Sports Network. That is MIC Sports NETWRK. At MIC Sports NETWRK, and on Facebook at MIC Sports Network. You can also follow Doug and James at Doug on the Bench and at Sir Edward James.
That is right. Make sure to give us a follow on all of our social media platforms. We clip and post highlights of each game that we broadcast. We got our player of the games, all that good stuff, interviews with the player of the games, and we also highlight our student athlete of the week. So if you have a student athlete of the week, make sure to nominate them at MICSportsNetwork.com. Student Athlete of the Week. We are taking nominations. MICSportsNetwork.com, sponsored by Sames Ford, G-Tech Communications, and of course, brought to you by our cluster of radio stations, 1440 Keys, 98.7 FM, Rock 92.7, and of course, Z95. All right. The Titans are heading to their tunnel, a nice, big, giant helmet tunnel, and the Wildcats in their souped-up, buff Wildcat tunnel.
He is quite jacked.
He's pretty jacked. Yes, he is.
Second quarter, goalie had 28, Industrial 0.
Pretty good contingency out there on the other side of the stadium for Gregory Portland, making the drive out here all the way to Victoria as their team is down by 5 heading into the second half.
Yeah, we got ourselves a ball game here, and if it's an indication of what the first half was, the second half is sure to be just as entertaining. 21-16, East up on GP. Second half about to begin in about a minute and change here from Memorial Stadium, and here come the Wildcats hitting the field for the second half. Brandon Coates carrying the Wildcat flag, the cheerleaders carrying the Cats, the C-A-T-S, across the field. Wildcats out on their end zone. We're just awaiting the arrival of the Titans for the second half. The smoke is billowing out of their helmet. They got to feel good with the lead at the half here at home, and here come the Titans. Victoria East, the Titan crowd has surely showed out here at Memorial Stadium.
I love to see number 53 for Victoria. Chris Hernandez, the offensive lineman who's inactive tonight, helping pump up the boys.
Let's go.
Before the second half, as it looks like he's giving the speech of his life right there in that huddle.
Just because you're hurt does not mean you can't be a vibes guy. A glue guy, so to speak.
And it seems like he's one of the leaders in their locker room as he's getting them boys fired up as we're about set for kickoff.
Seconds away from kickoff, the Wildcat return team is already out on the field, set to return for the Gregory Portland Wildcats. Number 1, Brandon Coates, I believe on the far sideline, trying to identify our young man out there. Far sideline, that's number 11, if my eyes don't mistake me. That is Carter Dominguez, yes, the sophomore. Would love to see the Wildcats get the ball into Dominguez's hands a little bit. He can be a playmaker. He's a speedster for a young sophomore.
Special teams has been a little rocky tonight for Gregory Portland, at least in the return game. I think there was back-to-back returns with penalties.
There was. They had a series right there, back-to-back returns with penalties.
So I'm sure.
They had back-to-back series where they fumbled deep inside their own territory, which gave Victoria East some really favorable field position, which led to 2 touchdowns. So East has been able to capitalize off the 2 turnovers and turn them into points.
I'm sure Coach Brent Davis and his staff addressed all of that in halftime, looking for a cleaner brand of football.
And if you're John Ford, you got to like what you see out of your team so far, being able to take a lead into half. Aguirre set to kick off for East, teed up at the 40, and this one is skied high. This one is going to be muffed, and it's going to be recovered by the Titans.
Wow.
Not what you want if you're Gregory Portland.
And a penalty that might bring this one back.
Oh, goodness.
Oh.
Coach Ford is looking that way, and
they might have to re-kick this one.
Yeah, he had his hands on his hips, and he just looked down. He sensed that this one was against his Victoria East Titan team. What a break for Gregory Portland.
Are we going to say that somebody left early?
That ball was muffed, fumbled by Johnny Long.
Against the Titans.
Oh, man.
That's tough.
Re-kick.
So they will re-kick, as you heard the head official right there.
And an absolute gut punch, as that one would have gave the Titans the ball in GP territory to start the second half.
So they will now push the ball back 5 yards. Ball will be teed up at the 35 of Victoria East. They're kicking right to left.
A great kick and coverage, though, right there by their special teams unit. I guess someone just got off the line maybe a tad bit early.
Aguirre tees it up one more time from the 35, and it's another squib kick, this time fielded by Braden Flores. Flores going to try to return this one to the right side, and he's going to be tackled, and a flag comes flying in near the 30-yard line.
29-yard line.
A sloppy start to the second half.
Holding.
Holding against the Wildcats.
You heard the head official.
I just want to give credit to number 7 for Victoria East, as he did a really good job. That's Isaiah Taylor, junior linebacker on special teams. Making a good play right there. As it looked like GP actually had a little end-around return set up, but he blew it up. Did a really good job not allowing that to set into motion.
Yeah, that's going to look real good on the film session when they're pointing out that special teams hustle right there. 1st and 10 for GP on their own 19, going left to right. First play from scrimmage for the Wildcats here in the second half. 2 running back set. This one's going to be handed off to Brandon Coates out of the backfield. Coates, he's going to escape. He's going to pick up close to 4, maybe 5 yards. It's going to be officially a gain of 5 for Coates. 2nd and 5 upcoming. First handoff for Coates. A little bit of an interesting wrinkle right there. They had 2 backs in the backfield, with Brandon Coates being one of them. He's typically one of their lead wide receivers. He has a touchdown reception of 53 yards tonight and 2 total receptions. 2-by-1 set for GP. Handoff up the middle to Adame. Adame is going to fight his way close to first down yardage.
And they're going to give it to him. Gain of 5 on the play.
Chains are moving. You're right, Marcos. Gain of 5. 77 yards rushing for Cody Adame on 12 carries. He does have a 12-yard touchdown run. Nice night for Adame so far. 1st and 10 GP. Ball on their 29. 2-by-1 set. Harrison split far right. Flores far left. Coates in the slot. Snap. Pressure. Dooms finds Hallbelt in the flat, and he's going to be tackled for maybe a gain of 1. It looks like it's going to be officially no gain. It's a good play by the Victoria East defense.
Yeah, good job to wrap up Hallbelt, who's a really strong and physical runner as a tight end.
And the tight ends had some good pass rush right there. The pocket was pretty dirty for Dooms. Flores split far left. Harrison to the right. He's looking for Harrison on a comeback route. He has him. Harrison breaks 1 tackle, but finally brought down. Pickup of a couple. Looks like it's going to be a gain of 6. Not a couple, it's 6 for Harrison. That's his 2nd reception this evening. Dooms now 9 of 12 passing for 97 yards. Under 10 minutes here in the 3rd quarter. Wildcats 3rd and 4 on their own 35. 2-by-2 set. Adame going to go out for a pass. He's looking that way, and this one's caught for Harrison. Or caught by Harrison, excuse me. It's a first down. Harrison down to the 40, 5 yards.
Yeah, really good route right there by Harrison. He ran a little comebacker. Just enough space right there to get the first down as he gets hit basically right away.
1st and 10 on the 40. Wildcats driving left to right. Snap. It's a handoff to Adame. Adame hits the corner. Adame going to head out of bounds at about the 48-yard line.
It's going to be a gain of 8 right there.
It's a big run right there on first down.
And a great block by the pulling Tyler Bergman.
The big man got out there and hit somebody.
Yeah, he saved a tackle for loss.
Trips to the left of Dooms. Adame offset to the right. Dooms is going to keep it up the middle. Dooms finds himself a little bit of room, tumbles towards the 40 of the Titans. Will officially be marked down at the 41. Gain of 11 for Reed Dooms on the quarterback keep. 9:30 and counting here in the third quarter. GP has just crossed midfield. They're at the Victoria East 41.
I'd like to see a little play action and take a shot deep here.
Handoff to Adame. It's a stretch play to the left. Adame makes a man miss, but he's going to be held up. Gain of nothing officially on the play. Good job by the Titans defense to hold Adame to nothing.
I think that was a really good time to take a little shot off of play action. Been having some success on this drive.
They are.
On the ground.
10 for the Wildcats.
85 rushing yards for Cody Adame. 8:45 left in the third quarter.
They're still moving down the field so far.
2-by-2 set for GP. Snap to Dooms. He's looking left. Dooms fires it. That one is caught by Flores. What a catch. He had to go up there and high point the ball. My goodness.
It looked like he had stickum on his gloves or something, James, because once that ball hit his hand, it didn't move at all.
3rd and 1 after that 9-yard catch by Braden Flores.
And it was great coverage by number 5, Braylon Vasquez, as he tried to knock that one out, but Flores just had his hands all over that ball, and it wasn't going anywhere. As you're right, James, it brings up a 3rd and 1 with 8 minutes now on the clock.
Snap, handoff up the middle. Adame falls forward. He will pick up the first down across the 30, down at the 28. Pick up a 4 for Cody Adame.
Assisted by Jacoby Johnson.
Wildcats moving the ball here to start the second half. They are on the Titan 28-yard line with 7:40 left to go in the third.
Still 21-16, Victoria East leading.
Snap. This is going to be a handoff to Coates, and Coates is going to be driven back. It's going to be a loss on the play, but there's also a flag down on the far side.
For a loss.
See what the official call is. There is a flag near the GP sideline.
Flag on the play.
Khalil Prater is the one that blew that one up. He's had himself a good game.
Offsides against the Warriors.
Oh, the Titans are offsides. That is a 5-yard penalty. So GP is the beneficiary of that.
I guess somebody just got off the ball a little too quick there.
1st and 5 upcoming for the Wildcats. They're on the Titan 23. 2-by-2 set. Adame in the backfield, Dooms in shotgun. Harrison in motion. Snap. Looking to the right, fires it. Catch by Hobelt. Ball is out. Ball is out. Ball is out. It's picked up, but they're saying it's incomplete. Line judge has ruled it incomplete as the Titans are taking it all the way to the end zone, but it is officially ruled as an incomplete pass to Colson Hobelt. To the dismay of the East Titan crowd, it's going to be 2nd and 5 upcoming from the 23. What'd you think about that one?
I didn't get quite the best look at it, but the line judge was right on it. He pointed at the ground.
It seemed like he was really, you're right. He was very on top of that play. Second, and here we go. I think we're going to have some.
Oh, they left the ball still on
There's
the field.
2 balls marked on the field. There's 1 ball on the 41 and 1 on the 23.
Yeah, the ball got broken up, and it didn't. He didn't quite take the ball to the ground with him. It looked like he never really had full possession. I know in the NFL the requirement is to either 2 steps or a football move, and he definitely didn't make any football move on that one. He got blown up right away, and that ball got knocked out.
6:47.
Before he really had any possession on it.
6:47 left in the third quarter. We appreciate y'all watching MICSportsNetwork.com and listening on News Talk KEYS. Harrison out right, Coates in the slot, Flores up top to the left. Snap, it's a handoff to Adame. Adame dances, Adame finds a hole. Adame splits the defense, what a cut, what a touchdown. Cody Adame, his 2nd of the night.
Cody Adame for the touchdown.
Wildcats retake the lead.
It looked like nobody on the Titan defense wanted any part of Cody Adame as he ran through a couple arm tackles on that one. He received a really good block by Ryder Harrison.
It's going to be a keep to the up back, and the Wildcats are in for a 2-point conversion. Wow! They fool everybody right there. 2 points to the Wildcats. It's GP 24, East 21. We'll be right back.
GTech 360 proudly celebrating 20 years in business. What a local internet provider can do for you? No data caps. 24/7 customer support. Expert installations. Locally owned and operated. We connect people and communities. Give us a call today at 361-777-1400 for your internet, VoIP, and security needs.
It's game time at Sames Ford, and that means you score big when you shop Sames and save. Check out this season's lineup, all new F-150s and Broncos, Rangers, and Mavericks. The front line is stacked with Explorers, Escapes, and the 7-seater Expedition. It's time to score big at Sames Ford with game time deals and big league discounts. We are Sames Ford, treating Texans right since 1910. Shop local, shop Sames.
Back on the MIC Sports Network and News Talk KEYS. James Espinosa, Marcos Matakin. 24-21, Gregory Portland up on Victoria East. McGinnis kicking off from the 40. Whistles on the field.
I don't think they officially started the play.
Wildcats got a little bit
I think they
zealous right there, overzealous, I should say. 6:40 remaining in the third quarter. 24-21 GP off of the Cody Adame 23-yard touchdown run.
There's a 5-minute, 20-second drive, marching all the way down the field and makes of runs. Dooms completions for first downs. Really good mix on the offensive end. Mixing up the run and the pass. Capped off with that big-time run by Adame, big-time block by Ryder Harrison as well. To add another 8 points on the board as they converted the 2-point conversion. Now 21-24, GP leading.
McGinnis kicks this one off. Going to be out of bounds. Flag on the play. Ball rolls out of bounds.
Honestly, if they have the option to re-kick, I would re-kick it here.
That might be a
because
play.
the coverage team just ran down the field twice. They just ran 2 50-yard, 60-yard sprints. Make them do it again.
Yeah,
if it's an option.
I think that'd be a good call right there for Coach Ford. Let's see what they decide. I think they are going to take the penalty.
I think it's automatically just going to be put out to the 30.
1st and 10 for the Titans.
Here we go. Titans will take over. 1st and 10. Their first drive of the second half.
I'm a special teams connoisseur.
You really are. You notice all the fine details, man. That's what I've noticed about you over the years. Helms in the backfield. And off to Brown. Brown's going to take it off the right side. Brown had a little bit of a hole. It kind of got tripped up. It's going to be a gain of 7 for Brashawn Brown.
Great run on first down to set up 2nd and 3.
7 on the play.
Running behind his big offensive line.
6:20 and counting in the third quarter.
There's a good block by his center, number 65, Denin Mejia.
6:10 and counting. Titans break the huddle. 2nd and 3 from their 37. Snap. Hand off to Brown once again. Brown up the middle. Brown close to first down yardage, and he does get it. Pick up a 4 for Brashawn Brown. Titans move the chains.
Titan first down.
5:50 and counting. 24-21, Gregory Portland. Titans are moving right to left here at Memorial Stadium, third quarter. 1st and 10 from the Titan 41. Titans working their way towards midfield. Snap. It's going to be a pass. Helms looking deep. Helms has a man. It's complete. Down to the 15. That is number 5 on the reception, Braylon Vasquez.
Braylon Vasquez with a big-time reception. He's had himself a great game on the defensive end, and now a big-time throw and catch right there from Helms to Vasquez.
Wow.
And now,
on the field,
oh, and there's a flag. Oh, that one's going to be declined. It was against Gregory Portland.
Declined.
5:14 in the third quarter after that big, massive play.
On the Wildcats.
And now Victoria East is inside the red zone yet again.
It's a 44-yard completion from Helms to Vasquez. A big-time play.
15-yard line.
24-21, GP up, 5:14 left in the third quarter. The Titans are in business. They're down on the GP 15. Shotgun formation for Helms. Brown in the backfield. King in motion, fakes the handoff to King. Helms is going to keep it up the middle. He'll fight for a few yards before he's brought down by some Wildcats.
Yeah, and that was a really good decision right there because it looked like number 4 for Gregory Portland, Quinn Subnet, blew that play up in the backfield. And if Helms didn't keep that one, if he handed that one off, then that would have been a big loss.
24-21, 4:40 left in the third quarter. GP up. 2nd and 6 upcoming for the Titans. Ball on the Wildcat 11. They're getting the play from Coach Ford.
The last 2 trips the Titans took to the red zone, they put it in the end zone.
Shotgun formation, Brown in the backfield with Helms. Snap, Helms going up the middle, and it's blown up by Quinn Supnet. What a play by the senior linebacker.
And he's really timing up these snap counts. As I mentioned it on the play before, he was in the backfield about the time as the ball was snapped, and he's really seeing something in terms of the snap count because he is timing that up like crazy, and he was in the backfield real quick for the tackle for loss.
Loss of 2. It's 3rd and 8 from the Titan 13. 3:40 to go in the third quarter. Big play right here. Helms in shotgun. Brown offset to his left. 2-by-1 formation. Flags on the play.
False start.
Flag on the play.
And it is. You're correct. False start on Victoria East. They'll be marked back 5 yards. 3rd and 13.
Yeah, I think somebody on that right side of that offensive line got a little jumpy on that big-time 3rd down, and now it's going to bring up a 3rd and 13.
3rd and 13 situation. Ball on the 18 of Gregory Portland. East in a little bit of a hole right here. 2-by-1 set. Helms and shotgun. It's another flag. It's another penalty against East.
Illegal procedure against the Titans. Moves it back 5 yards. 3rd down, 18.
3rd and 18 from the 23. Wow. Back-to-back penalties costing the Titans 10 yards. 3rd and 18. How do the Titans get out of this one? Ball on the GP 23-yard line. Snap to Helms. He's going to look to pass. Going to his left. He has a man open. Touchdown, Titans! What a throw and what a catch by number 13, Tyree Terrell. On 3rd and 18, the Titans get 6.
An absolute dime right there from number 9, Carson Helms. As he finds Terrell in the end zone. A big-time throw and catch right there from the sophomore quarterback.
Aguirre back for the extra point. Snap is clean, kick is up. It's good. Victoria East takes the lead. It's 28-24. East over GP. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Brian Williford, president and owner of Al Williford Chevrolet in Portland, where we've been family-owned since 1984. One word that we love around here is community. We have a heart for the Coastal Bend, which is why we value people first. Whether you're in the market for a new Chevrolet or a quality pre-owned vehicle, our friendly sales professionals are eager to help. Thank you, and we invite you to join the Al Williford Chevrolet family. Al Williford Chevrolet, proudly supporting the Fighting Gregory Portland Wildcats since 1988. Go Wildcats!
Orthopedic excellence starts here. With 50-plus years of service in the Coastal Bend, 4 separate communities, 7 individual clinics, 9 different subspecialties, 1,500 patients seen each week. Don't settle for anything but the best. South Texas Bone and Joint, the go-to orthopedic office for you and your loved ones. Your care, always our priority.
Back at Victoria Memorial Stadium, Crossbank Field, Titans just recaptured the lead. It's 28-24. Victoria East is up on GP with 2:59 remaining in the third quarter. Aguirre set to kick off. It's a deep kick fielded by Coates. Coates returns it. He's going to hand it off to Dominguez. Dominguez past the 20, past the 25, and he's out of bounds. Little reverse right there on the kickoff return.
By Dalen King for the Titans.
And the Wildcats will now return to play after a lot of whistles, some extra pushing and shoving from GP and Victoria East. 2:49 left in the third quarter. If you're watching on the MIC Sports Network. Oh, we do have a flag. Okay, let's wait for the flag.
There's multiple flags on the field. I think that shows for the extracurricular. They might call, we've seen multiple times this season, is when things get a little chippy, they do throw the flag, but they throw one on each team to kind of just have an offsetting penalty, but
settle everybody down a little bit.
But still send a message.
Yeah, it's almost like a warning,
yes,
so to speak. So it looks like the Wildcats, right now the ball is marked at the 26-yard line of Gregory Portland. They're going left to right.
As you see the back judge and the umpire.
Yeah, the Zebras are conferencing.
Talking about it, the back judge with excellent flow, might I add.
Indeed. This is a Houston chapter of officials. Making the 2-hour or so drive down from the big city, where the Texans will have a big Sunday night football game this weekend.
Yeah, I think they are going to have them offsetting.
A lot of pushing and shoving going on. This game has been tightly contested by both teams. And here's the call.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Titans. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Wildcats.
Okay. All right, so 2 unsportsmanlike conducts.
For the Wildcats.
Offsetting penalties. GP will take over at their 26-yard line.
They did still mark it, so I still believe it is qualifies them for ejection on their next unsportsmanlike penalty, if one were so to come.
In the backfield for the Wildcats.
1st and 10, GP from their 26. 2-by-1 formation. Nicholas split far right. It's going to be a handoff to Adame. Adame plows forward, picks up a good chunk of yardage on 1st down.
Gain of
More
7.
whistles.
The helmet came off for the Titans, so that's going to be number 25, Kevin Cupp. He's going to have to come off the field for one play.
Adame now up to 119 yards rushing, 17 carries. He does have 2 touchdowns. 2nd and 3. It's going to be another handoff to Cody Adame. Bounces it out to the right. Adame taken down. He does pick up the 1st down yardage all the way up to the 38.
Really good tackle right there by Prater. Just to clip the shoestrings of Cody Adame, as Adame could have broke that one loose for a good amount more of yards. as there's 2 minutes and counting.
First
and
and 10.
Third quarter.
First and 10 for GP. Ball on their 38. 2-by-1 set. Hand off to Adame. Adame makes the first man miss. Adame, again, some big chunk yardage on first down. He picks up 8.
What an explosive cut right there. As Prater had him dead to rights in the backfield, but Adame made a man miss.
2nd and 2. Shotgun. They're going to go to Adame again, and why not? Adame crosses midfield. Adame fights for an extra yard. He'll be down to the 48-yard line. Picks up 6 yards on that run.
And once again, Khalil Prater in on the play, but this time Adame drags him for about 3 or 4 extra yards after contact. As we said pregame, he's an absolutely explosive runner with the ball in his hands, and he's showing it here tonight, and especially here in the last couple plays, making something out of nothing.
1 minute left in the third quarter. Wildcats are in tight end territory at the 48. First and 10, play action. Dooms looking for his man. Is it caught? It is caught by Nicholas. Braden Nicholas on the reception. Down to the 32. That's a 16-yard gain.
First down.
Nice play right there by Braylon Nicholas.
Beautiful throw by Dooms.
Another quick first down. This one's batted up in the air. It's trouble. Oh, my goodness. He came down with it.
Oh, but he did take a shot.
Johnny Long comes down with the ball after it's batted up. The ball was hanging in the air forever. Wow. Fortunate for the Wildcats that Long came down with it.
Inside the Titan 30-yard line.
Goodness. That could have been a disaster. 2nd and 6.
That's a reception.
It is. On the tight end 28. Handoff to Long. Long. He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage.
Big time tackle right there by Caleb Alvarez.
I believe Long did pick up maybe a yard, but that's going to be the end of the third quarter. A fast and furious third quarter here at Memorial Stadium. East 28, GP 24. Wow, Marcos, what a third quarter that was.
Yeah, we saw GP get the ball to start the second half. They marched down the field. Slow and methodical 5-minute, 20-second drive for the Wildcats to get 8 points on the board. They score a touchdown plus a 2-point conversion. Then Victoria East gets the ball, marches all the way down the field to put on 7 of their own. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here, 1 for each team in the second half, as now Victoria East is going to, GP is going to retain possession going into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and
marching down the field.
A big third down upcoming. 28-24, East up on GP. Fourth quarter about to start. We appreciate all of you watching live right now on the MICSportsNetwork.com. We do apologize for not having the score bug up there. Technical difficulties tonight, but the show must go on. We will give the score in time as many times as we can for the duration of the fourth quarter. First play of the fourth, it's 28-24, East up on GP. 3rd and 5, ball on the tight end 28. Trips to Dooms' right, solo receiver to the left. Yeah, Dooms is going to keep it up the middle. Dooms fights forward, he picks up the first down. It's going to be close, and they're moving the chains, Marcos. Dooms did pick up the first down. My goodness, what a play. From the 28 down to the 21, gain of 7. For Reed Dooms on the quarterback keep. I thought he was going to hand it off to Adame, but Dooms with a nice little fake right there.
Yeah, that's where that read option comes in handy, because they had to stay honest to Adame because he's had himself a good game on the ground, but Dooms has some running ability of his own.
1st and 10 from the 21. Quick pass, and this one, I'm not sure if it got slightly deflected. I think it did. It was intended for Braden Flores, incomplete.
Yeah, I believe that ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage.
Dooms now 13 of 18 through the air, 131 yards, 1 touchdown pass. 11:38 left in this ball game. 2nd and 10 upcoming for the Wildcats. Ball is on the Titan 21-yard line. 28-24, East is up.
Play clock down to 10.
They got to get the play off. Snap. Hands off to Adame. Adame shakes off a tackler. Adame fights through another. The ball's on the floor. It's a fumble, and East recovers.
Wow, what a big-time strip by number 11, I believe, for Victoria East. Recovered by number 2, Caleb Jefferson.
Wow. Just what Victoria East ordered up. Another takeaway for this Titan defense.
The third turnover of the game for Gregory Portland.
And the third fumble.
And it comes inside of the red zone as they march down the field, giving the ball to Victoria East.
Man.
As Victoria East has a 4-point lead, 28-24, with 11:30 now in the fourth quarter.
East takes over on their own 14. It's 1st and 10. Helms hands it off to Brown. Brown does a good job on first down to pick up some chunk yardage. He's 2 yards shy of the first pickup of 8. You know, Brown's been, when he does get some handoffs, Brown has looked like he has some nice little juice to him. Not the greatest yard total tonight. He has 34 yards on 10 carries, but
second down, and
he does present an issue there.
One name we haven't called very much, as much as we usually do, I should say, Ian Ward. Looking for Ian Ward to make a big-time play here for the Wildcats. They need him to help get the defense off the field.
Snap, hand off to Brown. Brown up the middle. Brown plows forward, and Brown is going to move the chains. Brown's going to be down to the 28, pickup of 6. So you have a 4-point lead. East is up 28-24, 10:35 left in this game. You're John Ford right here. Your bread and butter has been running the game. You're trying to kill some clock. You're trying to demoralize GP on this drive.
I wouldn't be surprised to see a little read option here. Get Helms, a little quarterback keeper, after a couple of successful runs from Brashawn Brown. Keep the defense honest.
10 seconds left on the play clock. Helms, shotgun, Brown in the backfield. It's going to be a keep to Helms off the right side. Helms dives forward, picks up 4 yards. 9:50 left in this game. The clock is moving here at Memorial Stadium. 2nd and 6 upcoming.
GP might need to start loading the box here to help out against this run.
That's the risk though, right? You load the box and all of a sudden Helms, we saw him already.
Shots.
Helms has hit a 23-yarder and a 65-yarder for touchdown passes. So, you know, something away for Mark Chester, the defensive coordinator of the Wildcats. 2nd and 6. 9:25 left in this game. East with the ball on their own 32. They're up by 4. Snap, handoff. Brown runs into his own man, bounces off. I think he's going to be stopped with no gain.
And Ian Ward is going to have to come off the field here for a big-time 3rd down.
Harrison makes the tackle and onto the field now. Number 45 for the Wildcats.
Yeah, as Ward's helmet popped off, so he has to come off of the field.
Efren Acosta checks in for Ward, senior defensive lineman. 3 down linemen right now for the Wildcats. 9 minutes left in the game. Victoria East taking their time. It's 3rd and 6 from their own 32. East is up 28-24. Helms, snap, pressure's coming, over the middle, pass broken up. That is a great play right there by Brent Nuss for the pass breakup.
Yeah, you're right about that, James. Nuss timed that one up absolutely perfectly as he met the ball as soon as it got there, not a second before, to break that ball up and not get any laundry on the field.
Clock,
well defended as you can get in the secondary.
Clock does stop with the incomplete pass. 8:48 left in this game. Ryder Harrison to return the punt.
For the Titans.
Carlin Helms back to punt. 4th and 6. Snap. It's a little pooch punt. Harrison stays away from it, and it takes a favorable Titan bounce all the way down to the 22-yard line. That's where Gregory Portland will start their next possession. 8:37 left in this ball game. Victoria East 28, Gregory Portland 24.
And a 46-yard punt right there for Helms, as he's had himself a good game as a punter as well. As people overlook that, but that's a really big chunk of field position switched over right there, as now the Wildcats are set to start the drive. 8:37 left from their own 22-yard line.
They trail by 4. It's the fourth quarter. Shotgun for Dooms. Hands it off to Adame. Adame trying to hit the outside, and he is met by 4 tight ends. I don't think he got anything right there, Marcos. It's going to be 2nd and 10. It's a good job by East in pursuit and not letting Adame get to the edge.
But you know what? That was a really good job by the GP defense to get off the field and help their offense out, give them another chance to get on the scoreboard.
8 minutes left in this game. It's a tight one. Titans up 28-24. 2nd and 10 for GP. Dooms to the right side through the hands of Nicholas. 3rd and 10.
That was an absolute dart by Dooms.
A little bit of heat on that one.
Just a little bit out of front of Nicholas.
3rd and 10. 8 minutes exactly left in this game after that incomplete pass. Victoria East 28, GP 24. 3rd and 10 from the Wildcats' own 22. Trips to the left. Dooms looks. Dooms clean pocket. Dooms over the middle. It's caught by Coates. He picks up a first down. What a reception for 11 yards. Nice throw right there from Reed Dooms.
Dooms with the clean pocket. Sat back, calm, cool, and collected. Let the route develop, and Coates with a great route. Got the separation he needed, and he brought that one in.
7:40, 1st and 10. Another one to Coates. This time he sits down in the zone. Oh, and he takes a big hit at the end. He picks up the first down.
And he's slow to get up, as I think he got his bell rung a little bit.
Coates to the 46. Another gain of 11.
Yeah, and Coates is going to come off the field.
My goodness.
But 2 big-time receptions from that young man.
7:15 left in the game. Wildcats on their own 46, going right to left. It's 1st and 10. They trail 28-24. 2 receivers up top, one down to Dooms' bottom, and he does hit that receiver. It's Braden Flores. Complete. Picks up just about 4 yards. 2nd and 6 upcoming.
Gain of 4 on the play. 2nd down and
3rd reception for Flores. He had a great high point reception earlier in the game near the far sideline.
This is something I haven't really seen so far from the Gregory Portland Wildcats this season. Marching down the field through the air.
6:30 left in the game. 2nd and 6 for Gregory Portland. Ball exactly at midfield. They trail by 4. Shotgun. It's going to be a handoff to Adame. He's met by a tight end, and he's finally brought down. I believe that was Prater, number 15, who had some hands on him. Pickup of about 2.
Yeah, good job by Prater. Good job by Adame, once again breaking a tackle in the backfield to make something out of nothing.
23 carries for Adame, 145 yards. He has 2 touchdown runs. 5:55 to go in this game. 3rd and 4 from the tight end 48. Trips to the right of Reed Dooms. Dooms is going to keep it himself. He has a hole to the left. Dooms across the 40, and he runs over a tight end. My goodness, what a big run by Reed Dooms. Down to the 32. 17 yards for the quarterback. 1st and 10 on the 32. Wildcats moving fast. Slant to Nicholas, and it's off his shoulder pads. Incomplete, 2nd and 10. Man, the Wildcats are moving fast right here. 2nd and 10, 5:22 left in the game.
And they're letting them too. Normally they kind of stop the play, stop the clock to let the chains get set, but they're letting them They're letting the boys go.
That chain gang on the opposite side is getting a workout right now.
Yeah, they are.
They're running. 2nd and 10, ball on the Titan 32-yard line. It's East 28, GP 24, 5:22 left in this game. 2-by-1 set, shotgun. Dooms is going to keep it again. He's going to plow forward across the 30, down to the 29, picks up 3 yards. Another 3rd down situation for the Wildcats. It's 3rd and 7.
3rd down and 7.
5:05 left in the game.
Titan 29-yard line.
Ball on the Victoria East 29. Trips to the right of Dooms. You got Flores one-on-one to the left of Reed Dooms. Snap. Pressure's coming. Dooms. Oh, it's a beautiful screenplay. Adame, he has blockers. Adame across the 10. Adame's not going to be stopped. Touchdown Wildcats.
Green pass to Adame.
29 yards, Cody Adame on 3rd and 7. My goodness.
And not only did the Victoria East Titans bring pressure, but the Gregory Portland Wildcats called that great screenplay.
Palacios in for the extra point. Snap, it's clean. There is a flag on the far side.
It's going to be offsides, Victoria.
Kick was good. They're saying penalty will be declined. GP retakes the lead. It is 31-28. Wildcats. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Brian Williford, president.
Welcome to Allen Samuels, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Aransas Pass, where great deals meet great quality.
Take advantage of up to $16,000 off on select new model Ram 1500s with no payments for 90 days. But that's not all. Enjoy 0% APR for 36 months on our new Jeep Wranglers. Your summer adventure starts here. Visit us today and let's make this summer amazing together.
We're only 20 minutes away from downtown Corpus Christi. Come by. Let's be friends.
When it comes to real estate, settling isn't in your vocabulary, and it certainly isn't in ours. Welcome to Lux Realty Group, where high standards are our foundation and exceptional service is our promise. Our team of seasoned experts is dedicated to understanding your unique desires and helping you find a home that reflects your impeccable taste. Contact Lux Realty Group today and receive a complimentary consultation, 315 5th Street in Portland, or call 361-977-2020.
Back with you at Memorial Stadium. What a ball game we've had. GP 31, East 28. 4:40 left in this ball game. James Espinosa and Marcos Mataquin with you. McGinnis set to tee it up from the 40. He's kicking right to left. King back to receive. It's going to be a pooch kick. This one's going to be received at about the 15-yard line. A pretty good return right there across the 40 to midfield. What a return by Caleb Jefferson. So East will have some great field position to start this drive.
Jefferson with a big-time return. And there is a penalty on the field, though.
Flag on the
holding.
field at the 36.
Oh, this one's coming back.
Holding.
Big call.
The Titans.
Oh, wow. I don't think that was anywhere near the play, man.
You can hear the home crowd here not agreeing with that call.
That's rough. That's the second penalty on special teams that the Titans have had away from the ball that didn't affect the play at all.
Wow.
That is bringing a big-time play back. You had the offsides earlier, which had no effect on that big-time play, but it brought back the turnover, or would-be turnover, and now what would be a big return is now brought back. So some costly mistakes from Victoria East.
4:32 left in the game after the penalty, which took the Titans from the 50 all the way back to their own 26. That is a 24-yard penalty right there. 4:32 left, Titans with the ball. They now trail Gregory Portland 31-28. Helms in the backfield. Snap, hand off to Brown. Brown finds a hole. Brown, oh man, he was making a cut and he slipped.
And he slipped a couple times today.
He lost his traction right there. If he stays upright, he might have a few more yards. He does pick up, though, about 8 on that first down run.
Yeah, really good job by His offensive line, number 77, Jonathan Rivera in specifics, number 35 as well, Josh Young.
4:05 left in the game. 31-28, Gregory. Portland is up. Bunch set, 2 receivers to the right of Helms. He's going to hand this one off. No, he's going to keep it up the middle, and he stopped.
Up the middle.
Close to first down yardage.
I think they're going to be inches short.
Tackled by Ian Ward.
Ward with the tackle for Gregory Portland.
Official gain of 1.
1 on the play.
It's a good tackle right there by Ward. 3rd and 1.
It's going to be 3rd and about half a yard to go.
Ball on the Victoria East Titans 35. They're going left to right. 3:20 left in this game. 31-28. Gregory Portland is up. What a ball game we've had. 2-by-1 set for Victoria East. Snap. Hand off to Brown. Brown plows forward. Brown, he's met by a wall of Wildcats. But he is going to pick up the first down. They're moving the chains. A gain of 3 for Brashawn Brown.
Tackled by Ward.
There is 3 minutes left. Clock is ticking. Each team still has 3 timeouts in their pockets. 1st and 10 for the Titans on their own 38. 2:50 now and counting. Titans break the huddle. 2-by-1 set. 2 receivers to the left of Helms. 1 to his right. Snap. Helms going to look to pass. Helms looking over the middle. Helms, it's a catch. Oh my goodness. It is a catch by King. It looked like it might have possibly could have been intercepted by Supnet, but King pulls it down.
I think that is a 19-yard gain.
Wow.
For King. And he showed absolutely great hands to bring that one in.
The way that ball was floated, I thought it possibly could have been intercepted.
Yeah, and it looked like King barely held on to that one with his fingertips.
2:10 left in the game. The Titans are in Wildcat territory. Ball on their 43. Snap. It's going to be a quarterback keep to the right for Helms. Helms breaks through. Helms to the sideline. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Titans. There's no flags on the field. 43 yards for the young sophomore, Carlin Helms.
Have yourself a game. Carlin Helms, the backup quarterback. With what is that, his 3rd touchdown run of the game?
He has 3 touchdown runs, 2 touchdown passes.
Beautiful blocking by his offensive line. Beautiful blocking by Brashawn Brown.
Aguirre, snap, kick is up. It's through the uprights. It's 35-31. East up over GP. We got 1:59 left. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Allen Samuels, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Miranda's Pass, where great deals meet great quality.
Take advantage of up to $16,000 off on select new model Ram 1500s with no payments for 90 days. But that's not all. Enjoy 0% APR for 36 months on our new Jeep Wranglers. Your summer adventure starts here. Visit us today and let's make this summer amazing together.
We're only 20 minutes away from downtown Corpus Christi. Come by. Let's be friends.
GTech 360 proudly celebrating 20 years in business. What a local internet provider can do for you? No data caps. 24/7 customer support. Expert installations. Locally owned and operated. We connect people and communities. Give us a call today at 361-777-1400 for your internet, VoIP, and security needs.
Back at Memorial Stadium. East 35, GP 31. Kickoff.
And Dominguez.
This one is going to be fielded by Dominguez. It's going to be a fake handoff to Coates. Dominguez is dancing. Dominguez, can he hit the corner? No, he's tripped up. Just shy of the 20.
And to recap that last big-time touchdown run by a sophomore quarterback, Carlin Helms, I just want to give a shout-out to Brashawn Brown, the running back, who's had himself not only a good game on the ground, but he came up with a big-time block right there. And number 35, big Josh Young, the fullback, came in and laid the hammer down on Ryder Harrison in the secondary. The big man got out there, laid a key block, and sprung Helms free to the end zone.
1:51 left in this game. Gregory Portland starts on their own 19. Trips to the right. He's looking left. He has Harrison. It's dropped. First down, dropped by Harrison. 2nd and 10.
For the Wildcats.
3 timeouts for each side. 1:47 left in this game. Thank you for being with us here on the MIC Sports Network and on News Talk KEYS. We've had a fun one tonight from Memorial Stadium, as expected. 2nd and 10, 1:47 left. Snap, handoff, no! Dooms is gonna keep it. Dooms, he's down, ball is out again! Oh my goodness, but GP falls on it. That is the 4th time the Wildcats have put the ball on the ground.
And a big-time recovery by big number 71, Leo Meady.
1:25 left. The clock is still counting. It's 3rd and 10. 2-by-2 set for the Wildcats. Ball on their own 18.
They need a big gain here.
They got to start moving. You're down by 4 points. Snap. Dooms looking. Dooms fires deep. He's going for Harrison. Harrison high points it and makes the catch at the tight ends. At the tight end's 37-yard line. Or excuse me, not the 37,
43.
The 43. My goodness. Wow.
What a beautiful pass by Reed Dooms. And an even better reception by Ryder Harrison to bring in that big-time catch. What is that, a 37-yarder?
37 yards. Cats are in tight end territory at the 43 of East. 1:02 left.
They didn't start
Snap. Dooms clean pocket. Dooms has time. Finds Harrison over the middle. Harrison is tackled down.
Boys need to start getting out of bounds here.
At the 37, 50 seconds left. 2nd and 3 upcoming. Snap to Dooms. He's looking to Harrison again. This time it's off the hands of Harrison.
That is the 2nd drop of Ryder Harrison this drive.
We have a 3rd down upcoming. 3rd and 4. 42 seconds left. Wildcats have the ball. They're driving on the Victoria East 37. It's East 35, GP 31. GP needs a touchdown this drive. 42 seconds left in the game. GP has 3 timeouts. It's 3rd and 4 from the Victoria East 37. 2-by-1 set. Snap to Dooms. Dooms is going to keep it up the middle. Dooms is going to get the first down and more. Dooms down to the 25.
Clock stopped at 36 seconds left. And Brent Davis is calling his first time out of the half.
36 seconds left after the 12-yard quarterback keep up the middle from Reed Dooms on a 3rd down play.
Wow, a big-time play call right there to do a quarterback draw on 3rd down, and it's a big pickup right there from Reed Dooms. Now ball at the 25-yard line, 36 seconds left. What is Coach Brent Davis and his coaching staff going to draw up here coming out of this timeout?
You need a touchdown. There's 2 timeouts left.
I'm sure they're also reminding the boys, I mean, these are high schoolers at the end of the day, of situational awareness. Got to get out of bounds.
Get out of bounds.
Hurry up to
ball
the line.
Security, you've already put the ball on the turf 4 times tonight. I'm not necessarily shying away from the run. You do have 2 timeouts in your pocket, and Cody Adame does have 145 yards rushing.
I wouldn't be surprised if they left that huddle right now with multiple play calls for the next couple plays.
1st and 10 from the tight end 25. 36 seconds left. Adame in motion. It's going to be a pass to Harrison. It's going to be a throwback pass. Oh, my goodness. They tried to find Coates. But the pass from Harrison was just underthrown. Tried a little bit of trickery right there.
That one maybe slip out of his hands.
They tried a wide receiver throwback pass. Incomplete to Coates. 2nd and 10. Ball remains at the tight end 25. There's 31 seconds left. GP has 2 timeouts. They trail 35-31. Here we go, 2nd and 10, 2-by-2 formation, and now we're gonna have a timeout called by Victoria East. They're gonna talk things over, Marcos.
Yeah, they didn't like the look right there pre-snap. So a good job by John Ford and his staff to call a timeout and to get the look that they want on the defensive side of the ball, because they can't take the timeouts home with them. You might as well get the play call you want.
Yeah, you can't put them in a nice little to-go bag. You know, might as well, like you said, use them up here. Make sure your defense is right.
Yeah, if you see a look that you don't like, you may as well call the timeout.
You know, make sure everybody's aligned. Make sure everybody's on the same page.
Who knows? If he didn't do that, maybe GP just scores a touchdown right there.
Exactly. 35-31 East up on GP. There's 31 seconds left. GP is driving. Ball on the East 25 with a 2nd and 10 upcoming. What a game it's been. James Espinosa, Marcos Mataquin, MICSportsNetwork.com, and News Talk KEYS. Another crazy Texas high school football game at Memorial Stadium. 31 seconds to go, 2nd and 10. 2-by-2 set again for the Wildcats. Snap to Dooms. Dooms looking right. Dooms pump fakes. This one's batted up in the air. It's intercepted. It's intercepted. It might be going the other way. It is going the other way. 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Victoria East. No flags on the field. Nail in the coffin. Number 5, Braylon Vasquez on the tipped ball, pick 6. 75 yards the other way.
An absolute gut wrencher for the Wildcats as that ball was batted at the line of scrimmage. Nothing Reed Dooms could have done there. As he was trying to hit Ryder Harrison on a double move, and he beat his man. But that ball was batted at the line of scrimmage. Up in the air, and a big-time return from Braylon Vasquez.
Aguirre on for the extra point. It's 41-31 East. 15 seconds left. Barring the greatest miracle in football history, Gregory Portland's about to fall to 0-3 this season. And East is about to pick up their first win of their 2024 campaign.
And that was one of the storylines heading into this one. Which team was going to find their first win of the season? Which team was going to earn that first win of the season? And it looks to be Victoria East.
Snap is up. Kick is up. It's good. Take a quick break. We'll be right back. There's 15 seconds left. East is up 42-31.
This is Kelby at Moore's Compounding Pharmacy, where your health is our priority. Our supplements are science-based, high-quality products that will help you transform your life. See our products at moore'spharmacy.com today.
Before Eurotech, the doors won't close, cabinets stay open, and walls crack. After Eurotech, that's all just a memory. The pros at Eurotech provide rock-solid foundation repair. They repair bulkheads and swimming pool decking the right way, the first time. The cutting-edge Eurotech method seals joints and levels and stabilizes concrete. Visit CompleteFoundationRepairs.com today or call 361-885-7901. Eurotech, keeping your world level. Financing available.
Back with you from Memorial Stadium. East 42, GP 31. There's 15 seconds left in this one. Little squib kick. It's going to be fielded by Dominguez. Fake the handoff. Dominguez trying to hit the corner. Dominguez across and out of bounds at the 37-yard line.
trying to find out who tipped that ball for Victoria East. And it looks to be big number 15, Khalil Prater.
Of course.
Who's had himself a great game.
As it should be.
On the defensive line for the Victoria East Titans. And that one seals their first win of the season.
8 seconds left. This one's all but a formality. GP is going to fall to 0-3. Victoria East is going to pick up a hard-fought win here tonight at Memorial Stadium in Victoria, Texas.
What a game.
Player of the game is going to be sophomore quarterback Carlin Helms. 94 rushing yards, 3 touchdowns on the ground, 9 of 16 passing, 2 touchdowns in the air. Well-deserved player of the game for that young sophomore.
In his first game starting, I mean, could not have gone any better. And there's kind of that classic
We have an update
saying that you can't lose your job whenever you're on an injury.
Khalil Prater.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be hard to take the job away from Helms at this point. I mean, obviously, we hope Case and Coley's going to be okay.
Yeah.
Coming back from his injury.
We do hope that, of course. And if he does come back, you know, that's just going to make this Victoria East team even stronger with the addition of him and the athleticism that Helms does present. So,
yeah,
you know, but it's a good sign for Coach Ford that your young sophomore was able to pick up a big-time win. And, you know, 5 touchdowns for him tonight. 3 on the ground and 2 in the air. Probably the last play of the game here. Snap. Dooms. He's looking to throw. Rolls out of the pocket. Fires it downfield. Incomplete. 1 second left. Let's see if they're going to.
It is
officially 1 second left.
Literally impossible now for the Wildcats to win.
So Carlin Helms, player of the game. MIC Sports Network player of the game. I'll be heading down there to talk to him here in a moment's time.
Wow, what a play. I can't get over that play by Khalil Prater. To get your hands up. Dooms had a pump fake on the double move, as is typical with the double move. And it worked. They got the cornerback to bite, but it let Khalil Prater get his hands up and bat that ball in the air to seal this one out. And obviously a big-time return by Braylon Vasquez.
Snap. Dooms fires to the sideline. It's tipped out of bounds, and that is the ball game, folks. Final score, Victoria East 42, GP 31. The first career win for head coach of Victoria East, John Ford. What a moment.
And they gave him a nice little Gatorade shower and celebrate as those Victoria East Titans get their first win of the season.
And GP falls to 0-3 with a date with Sinton next weekend at Ray Aikens Wildcat Stadium. That wraps up our coverage tonight. We appreciate y'all watching and listening along. Final score, Victoria East 42, GP 31. For Marcos Matakin, I am James Espinosa. We'll talk to you next week. Have a safe night.